My dear child, there comes a moment in everyone's life when everything changes. Right now, in this very second, something extraordinary is unfolding before you. This is not an accident. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to be here reading these words, feeling what you feel in your heart at this exact moment. Life moves fast, doesn't it? Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and before you know it, years have passed. Along the way, beautiful opportunities appear like shooting stars across the night sky. Some people see them and reach out. Others hesitate, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect feeling, the perfect sign. But here's the truth I need you to understand with every fiber of your being. That perfect moment you're waiting for, it's right now. This is it. You see, my beloved, I have been watching you. I've seen your struggles, your late nights filled with worry, your quiet tears when nobody was looking. I've witnessed your strength when you thought you had none left. I know about the dreams you've tucked away in the corners of your heart, the ones you're almost afraid to speak out loud because you fear they might never come true. But what if I told you that everything you've been hoping for, everything you've been praying about, has been preparing itself to meet you? What if this moment right now is the bridge between where you are and where you're meant to be? Think about it. Throughout your entire life, you've had moments where you felt something pulling at your soul, urging you to take a step, to make a change, to believe in something bigger. Some of those moments you followed, others you let slip away, thinking there would be another chance, another day, another time when you felt more ready. But time doesn't wait for anyone to feel ready. Opportunities don't pause while we gather our courage. They appear, they shine brightly for a brief moment, and then they move on, seeking someone who will grab hold with both hands. I am speaking to you today because I don't want you to look back months from now or years from now with regret in your heart, wondering what could have been if only you had acted when you had the chance. This message, these words flowing into your mind and heart right now, they are not random. They are meant specifically for you, crafted with love and delivered at precisely the right moment in your journey. You might be thinking about your mistakes. Perhaps you're remembering the times you failed, the promises you couldn't keep, the goals you didn't reach. My precious one, listen carefully. Those experiences were not meant to define you. They were meant to prepare you. Every stumble taught you how to stand stronger. Every disappointment revealed what truly matters. Every closed door pointed you toward the one that was meant to open. And that door, my child, is standing open right now, waiting for you to walk through it. But here's what you need to know, and I need you to really hear this. This door won't stay open forever. It can't. That's not how life works. Opportunities are like the seasons, each one beautiful and necessary, but each one temporary. Spring doesn't last all year. The warm sunshine of summer gives way to autumn's cool breeze. And if you wait too long to plant your seeds, the season passes, and you must wait another full cycle before the conditions are right again. Right now, the conditions are right. Everything has aligned. Your experiences, your growth, your journey, they've all led you to this precise point. This isn't about luck. This isn't about chance. This is about divine timing, and divine timing is upon you now. Can you feel it? That little flutter in your chest, that stirring in your spirit, that's recognition. That's your soul acknowledging what I'm telling you is true. I know you have questions. I know doubt whispers in your ear, bringing up all the reasons why you might not be ready, why you might fail, why it might be safer to wait just a little longer. But my beloved child, faith has never been about having all the answers. Faith is about trusting enough to take the first step, even when you can't see the entire staircase. Faith is about opening your hands to receive a gift even when you're not sure you deserve it. Faith is about saying yes to the journey even when the destination is still unclear. And let me tell you something else. The voice that tells you to wait, to hesitate, to doubt. That voice doesn't come from me. That's the voice of fear, and fear has one purpose: to keep you exactly where you are, stuck, frozen, unable to move toward the beautiful future that awaits you. Fear disguises itself as caution, as wisdom, as practical thinking. But underneath all those masks, it's simply afraid of change, afraid of growth, afraid of the unknown. Don't let fear steal what belongs to you. You are standing at a threshold, my child. On one side is everything familiar, everything you know, even if it includes pain, limitation, and unfulfilled dreams. On the other side is possibility, transformation, breakthrough, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. All you have to do is take one step, just one step forward. Not a giant leap, not a perfect, graceful bound, just one honest, brave step in my direction toward trust, toward faith, toward the life that's calling your name. Think about the people in history who changed their lives, who achieved their dreams, who made a difference in the world. Not one of them felt completely ready. Not one of them had all the answers. Not one of them was free from doubt or fear. But they all had one thing in common: when their moment came, they chose to move forward anyway. They chose courage over comfort. They chose faith over fear. They chose to believe that the voice calling them forward was stronger and truer than the voice holding them back. That same choice is yours today. Right now, as you read these words, you are making a decision. You're either opening your heart to receive what I'm offering, or you're closing it, telling yourself this message is for someone else, someone better, someone more deserving, someone more prepared. But that's not true. This message is for you. These words were written with your name on them. Your situation, your struggles, your specific needs were all known and considered as this moment was being prepared. I want you to understand something crucial about how I work. I don't wait until you're perfect to bless you. I don't hold back until you've earned it through flawless behavior. My love, my blessings, my divine opportunities, they come to you because of who you are, not because of what you've done. You are my beloved child, created with purpose, filled with potential, worthy of every good thing simply because you exist, because you are mine. Does that mean the path ahead will be easy? No, my dear one, I won't promise you that. Growth rarely comes without growing pains. Transformation often requires letting go of old patterns, old beliefs, old versions of yourself that no longer serve you. But what I do promise is this: if you take my hand, if you trust me enough to move forward, I will be with you every single step of the way. You will never walk alone. You will never face more than you can handle, with my strength supporting you. And the blessings that await you, they are so much bigger than you realize. I'm not just talking about material things, although those may come too. I'm talking about peace that settles deep in your bones, joy that bubbles up even on difficult days, clarity that cuts through confusion like light through darkness, relationships that heal and nurture you, purpose that makes you excited to wake up each morning, and a sense of divine connection that reminds you constantly that you matter, you belong, you are loved beyond measure. All of this is available to you. All of this has been prepared for you. But you must participate in receiving it. You must say yes. You must open your hands, your heart, your life to what I'm offering. You must choose faith over fear, action over hesitation, trust over doubt. Now I want you to do something important. I want you to pause for just a moment and really think about your life. Think about where you are right now and where you want to be. Think about the dreams that won't leave you alone, the whispers in your heart that keep reminding you there's something more, something better, something truer waiting for you. Those whispers are real. They're not foolish fantasies or childish wishes. They're echoes of your divine purpose, trying to guide you home to your true self, to your highest path, to the life you were meant to live. What would it mean to you to actually live that life? What would it feel like to wake up each day knowing you are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing what you're meant to do, surrounded by love, supported by grace, walking in confidence and peace? Can you imagine it? Can you let yourself feel what that would be like, even for just a moment? That feeling you're experiencing right now as you imagine your best life. That's not fantasy. That's possibility calling to you. That's your future self reaching back through time to remind you that yes, this is real, yes, you can have this, yes, you are worthy of every bit of it. But you must choose it. You must reach out and claim it. You must believe it's possible for you, not just for other people, but for you specifically. I know your history. I know your failures and your shortcomings. I know every mistake you've made, every promise you've broken, every time you've fallen short. And here's the amazing truth. None of that changes how I see you. None of that diminishes your worth in my eyes. None of that disqualifies you from receiving the abundant blessings I have prepared. Your past is not your prison. Your mistakes are not your identity. Your failures are not your future. What matters now is this moment and what you choose to do with it. What matters is whether you'll let my love wash away the shame and guilt you've been carrying. What matters is whether you'll trust me enough to believe that I can make all things new, including you, including your circumstances, including your future. So here we are, you and I, at this crossroads. Time is moving forward. This moment is passing even as you read these words. And soon, very soon, this particular opportunity, this specific convergence of timing and readiness and divine preparation will shift into something else. The door that's open now will close, not because I'm taking it away to punish you, but because life moves in seasons, and each season has its time. Please, my beloved, don't let fear make this decision for you. Don't let doubt steal what belongs to you. Don't let hesitation rob you of the breakthrough that's been prepared in your name. You have spent enough time in the wilderness of waiting. You have wandered long enough in the desert of delay. It's time to enter into the promised land of blessing, of favor, of divine opportunity fulfilled. Take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs, the evidence that you're alive, that you matter, that you're here for a reason. Now make a choice. Choose faith, choose trust, choose to believe that what I'm telling you is true. Choose to act on that belief, even if your hands are shaking, even if your heart is pounding, even if you're not completely sure of every detail of what comes next. I'm not asking you to have all the answers. I'm asking you to take one step. Just one step toward me, toward faith, toward the life that's waiting for you. And when you take that step, everything changes. The moment you move in faith, the moment you say yes to this opportunity, heaven itself begins to move on your behalf. Doors that were sealed shut begin to open. Resources you didn't know existed begin to appear. People who can help you start showing up in your life. Ideas and insights that seemed out of reach suddenly become clear. This is how it works when you align yourself with divine timing, when you stop fighting against the current and start flowing with it. Everything becomes easier, not because the challenges disappear, but because you're no longer trying to do it all in your own strength. You have divine support, divine guidance, divine favor working with you and for you. Before we go further, I want to ask you something. If this message has touched your heart, if you feel the truth of what I'm saying resonating in your spirit, then show it. Don't just passively receive these words. Engage with them. Let the universe know you're paying attention, that you're ready, that you're saying yes. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now. It's a small action, but it's also a declaration. It's you telling me, telling yourself, telling the universe that you're ready for more, that you want to stay connected to these messages of hope and faith and divine truth. That simple act of subscribing, it's like opening a window in your life. It allows more light to come in, more guidance to reach you, more encouragement to find you on the days when you need it most. So do it now, don't wait. Don't tell yourself you'll do it later. Later is the enemy of breakthrough. Later is where dreams go to die. Now is where miracles are born. Now is where transformation begins. Click that subscribe button right now and let's continue this journey together. Good, now that you've taken that step, let's keep moving forward. Because there's so much more I need to tell you, so much more you need to understand about who you are and why this moment matters so deeply. You are not random, my child. You are not an accident or a mistake or an afterthought in the grand design of creation. You were chosen. Before the world was formed, before time began its march forward, you existed in my heart as a thought, an intention, a beloved possibility that I couldn't wait to bring into being. Everything about you, your personality, your gifts, your quirks, your struggles, even your weaknesses, all of it was designed with purpose. Think about that for a moment. The creator of the entire universe, the one who hung the stars in space and taught the oceans where to stop and the mountains where to rise. That same infinite intelligence thought about you and decided the world needed you in it, not a different version of you, not a better or more polished or more perfect you. Just you, exactly as you are, with your unique combination of strengths and struggles, gifts and growing edges. And here's what that means for this moment, for this opportunity standing before you. It means you are equipped for what comes next. It means you have everything you need already inside you, even if you can't see it yet. It means the challenges ahead are not bigger than the strength within you, because that strength comes from me and I am limitless. But I need you to activate that strength. I need you to stop looking at your limitations and start recognizing your divine connection. You are not just a physical body walking through a random existence. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are a piece of the divine living in temporary form. You are connected to infinite wisdom, infinite power, infinite love. And when you remember that, when you really let that truth sink into your bones, everything shifts. The problems that seemed insurmountable suddenly have solutions. The obstacles that appeared too big to overcome suddenly reveal hidden doorways through them. The lack that dominated your thinking suddenly gives way to recognition of abundance all around you. This is what happens when you see yourself as I see you, when you recognize your true identity as my beloved child, equipped, empowered, and destined for greatness. Now I know some of you are thinking, but you don't understand my situation. You don't know how bad things are. You don't know how much I've messed up or how stuck I really am. Oh, but I do know. I know it all. There is nothing hidden from me. I see your bank account. I see your relationships. I see your health challenges. I see your secret fears and your private tears. I see the masks you wear for other people and the truth you hide even from yourself. And here's what I want you to know: none of it changes my love for you. None of it changes my desire to bless you. None of it changes the fact that I have prepared a way forward for you. A path that leads from where you are to where you're meant to be. Yes, your circumstances might be difficult. Yes, you might have made mistakes that created real consequences. Yes, you might be facing challenges that feel overwhelming. But none of that is bigger than my power to redeem, restore, and renew. I specialize in impossible situations. I am famous throughout history for taking broken things and making them beautiful, for taking lost causes and turning them into victory stories, for taking people who thought they were finished and giving them brand new beginnings. Your situation is not too hard for me. Your past is not too messy for me. Your future is not too uncertain for me. I see the end from the beginning, and I'm telling you right now, if you trust me, if you take my hand, if you walk forward in faith, everything is about to change for you. But you must do your part. You must choose faith over fear. You must choose trust over doubt. You must choose action over hesitation. You must choose to believe that what I'm saying is true, even if your circumstances are screaming something different. Faith is not denying reality. Faith is choosing to believe in a bigger reality, a divine reality, a reality where miracles are possible and transformation is real. Let me paint you a picture of what's waiting for you on the other side of this decision. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning with a sense of peace you haven't felt in years. Imagine looking at your challenges with confidence instead of fear, knowing that you're not facing them alone, that divine wisdom is guiding every step. Imagine opportunities beginning to open up, the kind that make you shake your head in wonder because they're so perfectly suited to your gifts and dreams. Imagine relationships in your life beginning to heal, beginning to reflect the love and respect you deserve. Imagine your finances beginning to shift, not overnight necessarily, but steadily, surely, moving from lack to provision, from stress to stability. Imagine your health improving, your energy returning, your joy bubbling up from deep within. Imagine purpose filling your days, making you excited about your life instead of just trying to survive it. This is not fantasy, my beloved. This is the life I have prepared for you. This is what awaits you when you align yourself with divine purpose, when you step through the door I've opened, when you say yes to the opportunity before you right now. All of it is possible. All of it is available. All of it has your name on it. The only question is whether you'll reach out and take hold of it. Time is precious, my child. We don't get an unlimited supply of moments. We don't get infinite opportunities. Life is happening now, not someday, not when you feel ready, not when everything is perfect. Now, this moment, this heartbeat, this is all we ever really have, and what we do with this present moment determines the shape of all our future moments. So I'm asking you, I'm pleading with you, I'm urging you with all the love in my heart, don't waste this moment. Don't let it slip past you unnoticed. Don't wait for some mythical better time that may never come. The time is now. The moment is here. The opportunity is present. And you, my precious one, you are ready enough. Not perfect, not flawless, but ready enough to begin, and that's all that matters. You see, I don't need you to be perfect before I can work with you. I don't need you to have it all figured out before I can guide you. I don't need you to be fearless before I can protect you. I just need you to be willing. I need you to be open. I need you to say yes, even if it's a scared yes, even if it's a trembling yes, even if it's a yes followed immediately by, but I have no idea what I'm doing. That's okay. I know what I'm doing. I have the map even when you can't see the road. I know the destination even when you're confused about the journey. I see the victory even when you're still in the middle of the battle. Trust me. Lean on my understanding instead of trying to figure everything out with your limited human perspective. Let me be God while you be my beloved child, following, trusting, believing. And here's a beautiful secret I want to share with you. The moment you truly surrender, the moment you stop trying to control everything and just let me lead, that's when everything becomes easier. Not necessarily easy, but easier. Because you're no longer carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're no longer responsible for manufacturing your own miracles. You're no longer trying to force doors open through sheer willpower. Instead, you're flowing, you're trusting, you're walking hand in hand with divine wisdom, letting me clear the path before you, letting me fight your battles for you, letting me provide what you need exactly when you need it. This is the life I want for you. This is the peace that passes understanding. This is the joy that circumstances can't steal. This is the confidence that comes from knowing you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing what you're meant to do, surrounded by love and favor and divine protection. My dear child, your heart has been stirred. Your spirit knows truth when it hears it. Right now, in this moment, you can feel something shifting inside you. That's the beginning of breakthrough. That's the first crack in the dam that's been holding back your blessings. Don't stop now. Don't pull back. Don't let the moment pass. Lean into it. Embrace it. Let the transformation begin. I have so much more to share with you, so much more you need to hear. But first, you need to make a commitment. You need to decide that you're going to see this through, that you're going to stay with me until the end of this message, that you're not going to let distraction or doubt or business pull you away before you've received everything I have for you today. Can you do that? Can you give me your full attention for just a little longer? I promise you what I have to say next will change everything. The wisdom I'm about to share, the truths I'm about to reveal, they have the power to completely transform your life. But only if you're present, only if you're paying attention, only if you let these words sink deep into your heart and take root there. So settle in, silence your phone if you need to, close the other tabs, turn off the TV. For just a little while longer, let everything else wait. This moment, this message, this divine appointment between you and me, it's too important to treat casually. Your future is being shaped right now by the words you're receiving and the choices you're making in response to them. You are so deeply loved, my child, more than you know, more than you can imagine. My love for you is not something you have to earn or deserve or work for. It simply is. It has always been. It will always be. You could not make me love you more by being perfect, and you cannot make me love you less by being flawed. My love is constant, unconditional, and absolutely unshakable. And it's because I love you so much that I'm being so urgent with you today. It's because I see your potential, your destiny, your divine purpose, and I can't bear the thought of you missing it. It's because I know what awaits you on the other side of this decision, and it's so much better than where you are now. It's because I want the very best for you, and the very best is available right now if you'll just reach out and take hold of it. So please, my beloved, please hear me. Please trust me. Please take the step I'm asking you to take. Say yes to this opportunity. Say yes to faith. Say yes to breakthrough. Say yes to the abundant life I have prepared for you. The door is open, but it won't stay open forever. The moment is here, but moments don't last. The opportunity is present, but presence is fleeting. Act now, move now, trust now, and watch as everything begins to shift in ways that will leave you breathless with gratitude and wonder. Your best days are not behind you. They are ahead of you, waiting for you to walk into them with courage and faith. And I am with you every step of the way, cheering you on, supporting you, loving you with a love that will never let you go. This is your moment, precious one. This is your time. Don't let it pass you by. My precious child, I want you to know something that will change everything for you. My love for you is not something you need to chase or earn. It's already yours. It has always been yours. From the moment you came into existence, my heart was bound to yours with a love so deep, so pure, so unshakable that nothing in this entire universe could ever break it. You don't have to be perfect for me to love you. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to hide your mistakes or pretend you're stronger than you feel. I see you completely, every part of you, the beautiful parts and the broken parts, the victories and the failures, the dreams and the doubts. And I love all of it. I love all of you. Not despite your imperfections, but right through them, embracing every single piece of who you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? So many people spend their entire lives trying to earn love, trying to prove they're worthy of being cared for. They work themselves to exhaustion, they hide their true selves, they put on masks and perform for others, all hoping that someone will finally see them as valuable. But my child, you don't have to do any of that with me. You are valuable simply because you exist. You are precious because I made you. You are worthy because I say you are, and my word never changes. Think about a parent holding their newborn baby. That tiny infant hasn't done anything to earn their parents' love. They haven't achieved anything or proved anything. They simply are, and that's enough. That's how I see you. You are my beloved child, and nothing you could ever do would make me love you more, and nothing you could ever do would make me love you less. My love is constant, eternal, unchanging. Now, I know you've been hurt. I know there have been times when people you trusted let you down, when love was used as a weapon or withdrawn as punishment, when you felt abandoned or rejected. Those experiences left scars on your heart, and they taught you to protect yourself, to build walls, to be careful about trusting. I understand that. I've seen every moment of pain you've endured, and my heart has ached with yours through all of it. But I need you to know that I am not like those who hurt you. I will never abandon you. I will never reject you. I will never use your vulnerabilities against you. My love is safe. My love is steady. My love is the one thing in your life you can absolutely count on, no matter what happens, no matter where you go, no matter what choices you make. Even in your darkest moments, when you felt most alone, I was there. When you cried yourself to sleep, I was collecting every tear. When you struggled through days that felt impossible, I was walking beside you, carrying you when your strength gave out. When you made mistakes that filled you with shame, I was right there, not condemning you, but gently calling you back to truth, back to hope, back to the person you were created to be. You see, my child, I don't just love you when you're doing well. I don't just show up when you're strong and faithful and getting everything right. I love you in your weakness. I love you in your doubt. I love you in your failure. I love you in your confusion and your fear and your brokenness. That's when you need me most, and that's when my love shines brightest, not because you've earned it, but because love is who I am. Let me tell you something beautiful. Every single day before you even wake up, I'm already thinking about you. I'm already planning ways to bless you, to guide you, to show you my love in ways you'll recognize. That bird singing outside your window, I sent it to remind you that new mornings bring new mercies. That unexpected kindness from a stranger, I arranged it to show you that you're seen and valued. That moment of peace in the middle of a chaotic day, I created that space just for you to breathe and remember that I'm with you. I am constantly speaking to you through your life, through nature, through other people, through circumstances, through that quiet voice in your heart that calls you toward truth and goodness and love. Most of the time, you're so busy, so distracted, so caught up in survival mode that you don't notice. But I'm there, always loving you, always reaching out to you, always hoping you'll pause long enough to feel my presence and receive my love. And speaking of receiving, I want to ask you something. If this message is touching your heart right now, if you're feeling something shift inside you as you read these words, would you do something for me? Would you press that like button? It's a small gesture, I know. But it's also a way of saying yes, a way of opening your heart, a way of acknowledging that something real is happening in this moment. Go ahead, press it now. Let that simple action be your agreement that you're ready to receive everything I have for you. Thank you, my beloved. That simple act just opened a door in your spirit. Now, let's continue. I want to talk to you about the lies you've been believing. Because, my child, the enemy of your soul has been whispering to you for so long that you've started to accept his lies as truth. He tells you that you're not good enough, that you've messed up too many times, that your past disqualifies you from a beautiful future. He reminds you of every failure, every mistake, every moment of weakness. He replays your worst moments over and over in your mind, trying to convince you that this is who you really are. But I'm here to tell you the truth, and the truth is this: you are not defined by your worst moments. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not disqualified. You are not beyond hope. You are not too broken to be healed. You are not too far gone to be rescued. Those are lies, every single one of them, and I will not let you believe them anymore. The truth is that you are my masterpiece. You were created with intention, with purpose, with incredible potential built into your very DNA. Yes, you've made mistakes. Yes, you failed. Yes, you've wandered off the path I set before you. But none of that changes who you fundamentally are. You are mine. You belong to me. And I have never, not for one single second, given up on you. Do you know what I see when I look at you? I see strength that's been forged through struggle. I see wisdom that's been earned through experience. I see compassion that's been deepened through suffering. I see beauty that's been refined through fire. Every hard thing you've been through, every painful lesson you've learned, every time you've gotten back up after being knocked down, all of it has been shaping you, preparing you, making you into someone who can handle the blessings I have waiting for you. Your past was not wasted, it was purposeful. Even the parts that hurt, even the seasons you wish you could forget, they all served a purpose in your development. They taught you things you needed to learn. They revealed weaknesses that needed to be strengthened. They showed you what truly matters and what doesn't. And now, standing here today, you are more ready than you realize for everything that comes next. But you must let go of the shame. You must release the guilt. You must stop punishing yourself for things I have already forgiven. When I look at you, I don't see your sin. I see my beloved child, cleansed, renewed, made whole. That's the truth about who you are, and it's time you started believing it. I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine that every mistake you've ever made, every failure, every regret, every moment of shame, imagine all of that being gathered up into a heavy bag that you've been carrying on your back for years. It's exhausting, isn't it? That weight has slowed you down, bent you over, made every step harder than it should be. You can barely remember what it felt like to walk freely without that burden. Now imagine me standing in front of you, reaching out my hands, offering to take that bag from you. I'm strong enough to carry it. In fact, I already carried it once a long time ago, so that you wouldn't have to carry it at all. But you've been holding on to it anyway, thinking somehow you need to punish yourself, thinking somehow you have to earn forgiveness by suffering under the weight of your past. My child, let it go. Just let it go. Hand it to me. I'm asking you right now in this moment to make a choice. Choose to release that burden. Choose to accept my forgiveness. Choose to believe that your past does not have power over your future anymore. It's time to walk free. It's time to live without that weight crushing you. It's time to experience the lightness, the joy, the peace that comes from truly accepting my complete and total forgiveness. Can you do that? Can you let go? I'm waiting, arms open, ready to take it all from you. Just say yes, just surrender it. Just trust me enough to believe that I really do want to free you from everything that's been holding you back. Now, let me tell you about the plans I have for your life. Because my child, you have no idea how good things are about to get. You've been living in a season of struggle, a time of testing, a period of preparation. It's been hard. I know it has. There have been days when you wondered if things would ever get better, if the sun would ever break through the clouds, if hope was just a cruel illusion. But I'm telling you right now, the season is changing. Everything is about to shift. The preparation phase is coming to an end, and the manifestation phase is beginning. All those seeds you planted through your prayers, your faith, your perseverance through hard times, they're about to sprout. The harvest is coming, and it's going to be bigger and better than anything you imagined. I have plans for you that are so beautiful, so perfect, so specifically tailored to who you are and what will bring you the deepest joy and fulfillment. I'm not just planning to give you good things. I'm planning to give you the right things, the things that will truly satisfy your soul, the things that align with your divine purpose, The things that will not only bless you but position you to be a blessing to others. Think about your relationships. I'm arranging divine connections, bringing people into your life who will understand you, support you, encourage you, and walk with you through whatever comes. Some of these people you haven't even met yet, but I'm already preparing their hearts and yours for the moment when your paths cross. These relationships will heal old wounds, restore your faith in human connection, and show you what true friendship and love really look like. Think about your purpose. I have work for you to do in this world, work that only you can do because of who you are and what you've been through. I'm going to open doors of opportunity that seem impossible right now. I'm going to give you platforms and influence in places you never expected. I'm going to use your story, your struggles, your victories to bring hope and healing to others who are walking through similar valleys. Think about your provision. I know you've worried about money, about security, about whether there will be enough. But I am your provider, and I never run out of resources. I own everything in this universe, and I delight in taking care of my children. Financial breakthrough is coming to you. Unexpected provision is on its way. Doors of opportunity are about to open that will completely change your economic situation. Not just enough to get by, but abundance, overflow, more than enough to meet your needs and bless others. Think about your peace. For too long, anxiety has been your companion. Worry has stolen your sleep. Fear has dictated your decisions. But I am about to flood your soul with a peace so deep, so profound, so supernatural that it will make no logical sense given your circumstances. This peace will anchor you in storms. It will steady you when everything around you is shaking. It will remind you constantly that you are held, you are loved, you are safe in my hands. Think about your joy. Real joy, not the fake happiness that depends on circumstances, but deep, unshakable joy that bubbles up from your spirit even on difficult days. Joy that makes you want to sing, to dance, to celebrate life. Joy that's contagious, that draws others to you because they want whatever you have. This joy is your birthright as my child, and it's about to be restored to you in full measure. All of this and so much more is part of the plan I have for your life. But here's what you need to understand: these blessings require your participation. I'm not going to force them on you. I'm not going to override your free will. You have to choose to receive them. You have to choose to trust me. You have to choose to step forward in faith even when you can't see the complete picture. And that brings me back to this moment, right here, right now, because this moment is your opportunity to choose. This is your chance to say yes to everything I've been preparing for you. This is when you decide whether you're going to keep living in the past, keep carrying the burdens, keep believing the lies, or whether you're going to step into your future, drop the weights, embrace the truth, and walk in the freedom and blessing I've purchased for you. What will you choose? Will you trust me? Will you take my hand? Will you let me lead you into everything good that's waiting for you? I hope you will. I believe you will. Because I know your heart, and I know that deep down, underneath all the fear and doubt and pain, there's a part of you that has never stopped hoping, never stopped believing that something better is possible, never stopped longing for the life you were meant to live. That part of you recognizes truth when it hears it. That part of you knows that what I'm saying is real. Listen to that part. Trust that part. Let that part guide you forward. Before we continue, I want to make sure you're staying connected to these messages of hope and encouragement. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel right now. Don't wait. Don't tell yourself you'll do it later. Do it right now while it's on your heart. Subscribing is your way of saying that you want more of this in your life, that you're ready to keep growing, keep learning, keep receiving the truth that sets you free. So click that subscribe button now. Join this family of believers who are all walking together toward breakthrough and blessing. Good. I'm so glad you're here. Now, let's talk about something important, the battle for your mind. You see, my child, most of the warfare in your life isn't happening in your circumstances. It's happening in your thoughts. The enemy knows he can't snatch you out of my hand. He can't steal your salvation or cancel my love for you. So instead, he attacks your mind. He fills it with lies, doubts, fears, and negative thoughts. He reminds you of every failure. He magnifies every problem. He makes mountains out of molehills and convinces you that things are hopeless when breakthrough is actually right around the corner. This is why it's so critical that you guard your mind. Pay attention to what you're thinking about. Notice the narratives running through your head. Are they true? Are they from me? Or are they from the enemy, designed to discourage you and keep you stuck? Here's how you can tell the difference. My voice always brings hope. My voice always points you toward truth. My voice might convict you of sin, but it never condemns you as a person. My voice calls out the gold in you even when you're covered in mud. My voice reminds you of promises, possibilities, and purpose. My voice says, you can do this, I'm with you, don't give up, better days are coming. The enemy's voice, on the other hand, brings despair. It focuses on impossibilities. It condemns you as a person, not just your actions. It reminds you only of your failures and weaknesses. It says, you can't do this. You're alone. You might as well give up. Nothing's ever going to change. Learn to recognize these voices and choose which one you're going to listen to. When lies show up in your mind, don't just accept them, challenge them, talk back to them. Replace them with truth. Say out loud, that's not true. God says I'm loved. God says I'm forgiven. God says I have a future and a hope. God says I'm more than a conqueror. God says all things are possible. Speak truth over yourself, my child. Your words have power. When you speak my truth, you're not just making positive affirmations. You're actually partnering with me to reshape reality. You're aligning your mind with my mind, your heart with my heart, your words with my words. And when that alignment happens, things begin to change, both inside you and around you. I also want to talk to you about patience. I know you're eager for breakthrough. I know you want everything to change right now, today, immediately. And I understand that. When you're in pain, when you're struggling, when you're desperate for things to be different, waiting feels unbearable. You want relief now. You want answers now. You want the blessing now. But my child, growth takes time. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. The promises I've made to you are absolutely certain, but they unfold according to my timing, not yours. And my timing is always perfect, even when it doesn't feel that way to you. Think about a seed planted in the ground. The moment that seed goes into the soil, life begins. Things are happening, growth is occurring, but you can't see it yet because it's all taking place underground, hidden from view. If you dug up that seed every day to check on its progress, you would actually kill it. The seed needs to stay in the darkness for a season, needs to be watered and nurtured, needs time to develop roots deep and strong enough to support the plant that will eventually break through the surface. Your life is like that right now. Things are happening, growth is occurring, promises are developing. But much of it is still underground, still hidden, still in the root phase. Don't be discouraged by what you can't see yet. Don't mistake invisible progress for no progress. Trust the process. Trust the timeline. Trust that I know exactly what I'm doing and exactly when each blessing should manifest in your life. Patience doesn't mean passive waiting. It means active trust. It means continuing to do what you know is right even when you don't see results yet. It means praying even when heaven seems silent. It means being faithful in the small things even while you're waiting for the big breakthrough. It means choosing hope over despair, faith over doubt, trust over worry every single day. And here's the beautiful truth: while you're waiting, you're being transformed. The patience itself is forming character in you. The delay is building strength in you. The process is preparing you to handle the blessing when it comes. Because some blessings would actually crush you if they came before you were ready for them. I love you too much to give you something that would hurt you, even if it's something you think you want. I will only give you what you can handle, when you can handle it, in the form that will bless you most. So trust my timing, trust my process, trust that every day of waiting is a day of preparation and nothing is being wasted. Your breakthrough is coming at exactly the right moment, and when it arrives, you'll understand why it had to happen this way and not sooner. Now, I want to speak to something else that might be weighing on your heart: the people who have hurt you. Maybe someone betrayed you, lied about you, took advantage of you, abandoned you when you needed them most. Maybe you're carrying anger, bitterness, resentment toward them. Maybe you think about what they did and feel that familiar surge of pain and rage. My child, I need you to hear this. You have to forgive them. I know that's hard. I know they don't deserve it. I know they never apologized, never acknowledged the harm they caused, never made it right. I know all of that. But you still have to forgive them, not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve freedom. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. It doesn't hurt them, it hurts you. It keeps you chained to the past. It gives them continued power over your emotions and your peace. It blocks the flow of blessing in your life because bitterness creates a barrier between your heart and mind. Forgiveness doesn't mean what they did was okay. It doesn't mean you have to trust them again or let them back into your life. It doesn't mean there are no consequences for their actions. Forgiveness simply means you're releasing them from the debt they owe you and entrusting justice to me. You're choosing to let go of the anger and the right to revenge. You're deciding that your freedom matters more than their punishment. And here's what happens when you forgive: chains break, weight lifts, peace floods in, your heart becomes soft again instead of hard and bitter. You're able to move forward instead of being stuck in the past. And most importantly, you become more like me, because I forgave you when you didn't deserve it, loved you when you were unlovely, showed you mercy when you deserved judgment. So I'm asking you today, who do you need to forgive? Whose name immediately came to mind when I started talking about this? Don't ignore that prompting. Don't push it away. That's me showing you an area where you need to experience freedom. Right now, in this moment, choose to forgive them. It's a decision, not a feeling. You might not feel forgiving, but you can still choose it. Say it out loud. I forgive name. I release them from what they owe me. I let go of my anger and my right to revenge. I trust God to handle this situation. I choose freedom over bitterness. Do it now, my child. Let that weight drop off your shoulders. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel, how much freer, how much more open to receiving the good things I have for you. Let me also talk to you about your calling, your purpose, the reason you're here on this earth. Because you're not an accident, my beloved. You weren't randomly thrown together by chance. You were carefully, lovingly, intentionally designed with specific gifts, talents, personality traits, and experiences that uniquely equip you for a particular mission in this world. There is something you're supposed to do that no one else can do quite the way you can. There are people you're meant to reach who will only respond to your specific message. There are problems you're meant to solve that require your particular combination of skills and experience. There is a role you're meant to play in my grand story that has your name on it and can't be filled by anyone else. Many people go their whole lives without discovering their purpose. They drift from one thing to another, never quite feeling satisfied, always sensing there's something more but never quite finding it. Don't let that be your story, my child. Don't waste your one precious life on things that don't matter, climbing ladders only to discover they're leaning against the wrong wall. Your purpose is connected to your passion. What breaks your heart? What makes you angry when you see injustice? What problems do you wish someone would solve? What do you love to do so much that you'd do it even if no one paid you? Those things are clues to your calling. Your purpose is also connected to your pain. The things you've suffered, the valleys you've walked through, they weren't random or meaningless. They were preparation. They gave you empathy, understanding, and wisdom that you'll need to help others who are facing similar struggles. Your mess becomes your message. Your test becomes your testimony. I'm calling you to step into that purpose now. Stop playing small. Stop hiding your gifts. Stop waiting until you feel completely ready, because that day will never come. You're ready enough right now to take the next step, and that's all you need to do. Just take the next step in front of you, and I'll show you the one after that, and then the one after that. Your purpose doesn't have to be something huge and dramatic. It doesn't have to involve stadiums and spotlights. For some of you, your calling is to be an amazing parent, raising children who will change the world. For others, it's to be a faithful friend who brings light into the lives of people around you. For some, it's to use your professional skills to serve others with excellence and integrity. For others, it's to create beauty through art, music, writing, or design that inspires people and points them toward truth. Whatever your specific calling is, it matters, it's important, it's needed, and it's time to step into it fully, holding nothing back, giving everything you've got to become who you were created to be and do what you were created to do. As we near the end of this message, I want to make sure you understand something crucial. Everything I've been telling you today is not just nice words. It's not just inspiration to make you feel better temporarily. This is truth. This is reality. This is the way things actually are, even if your circumstances haven't caught up yet. You are loved beyond measure. You are forgiven completely. You are called to an incredible purpose. You have a bright future ahead of you. Breakthrough is coming. Blessing is on the way. Everything is about to change for the better. These aren't maybe true. They're absolutely, certainly, definitively true, because I have spoken them, and my word never fails. So live like it's true. Walk like someone who's loved. Talk like someone who's forgiven. Dream like someone with a bright future. Give like someone who trusts that provision is on the way. Love like someone who's been loved extravagantly. Serve like someone who knows their purpose matters. Choose faith like someone who's seen me come through again and again. Your life is about to look very different, my child. The old season is ending. The new season is beginning. Everything you've been praying for, believing for, hoping for, it's all about to manifest. Can you feel it? Can you sense the shift? Can you hear the sound of breakthrough approaching? Get ready. Position yourself. Open your hands and your heart. Clear out space in your life for the new things I'm bringing. Let go of what no longer serves you. Release what I'm removing. Make room for what's coming next. Because my beloved, precious child, your best days are not behind you. They're ahead of you, and they're closer than you think. My precious one, I see every burden you're carrying, and my heart aches watching you struggle under loads you were never meant to bear alone. Today, right now, I'm inviting you to set them down, not someday, not when you feel ready. Right now, just let them go and let me carry them for you. I know you've tried before. I know you've prayed and hoped and waited, and sometimes it felt like nothing changed. But my dear child, I want you to understand something that will shift everything for you. Every single prayer you've whispered in the darkness, every tear you've cried when no one was watching, every moment you chose to keep going even when giving up seemed easier, none of it was wasted. I heard every word. I caught every tear. I witnessed every act of courage, and I've been using all of it to prepare something so beautiful for you that your human mind can barely comprehend it yet. Your life is about to transform in ways that will leave you breathless. The struggles you've faced weren't punishment. they were preparation. The delays you've experienced weren't denials, they were divine timing. The doors that closed weren't rejections, they were redirections towards something far better than you could have imagined. Everything, absolutely everything, has been working together to bring you to this exact moment, to this exact breakthrough that's standing right in front of you. But here's what I need you to understand with absolute clarity. This breakthrough requires something from you. It requires your faith, your trust, your willingness to step forward even when you can't see the complete picture. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm not demanding that you have it all figured out. I'm simply asking for your yes, one word, one decision, one step of faith that says, God, I trust you, I believe you. I'm ready to receive everything you have for me. Think about your life right now. Think about the areas where you're struggling, where you're stuck, where you've been praying for change. Maybe it's your finances and you're tired of barely getting by, tired of stress and worry dominating your thoughts every time a bill arrives. Maybe it's your relationships and you're lonely, longing for genuine connection, for people who truly see you and love you as you are. Maybe it's your health and you're exhausted, hurting, desperately needing healing and restoration. Maybe it's your purpose and you're feeling lost, wondering if your life really matters, if you're making any difference at all. Whatever it is, whatever you're facing right now, I want you to know that I see it all. I'm not distant or disconnected. I'm not too busy with bigger problems to care about yours. You matter to me. Your struggles matter to me, your pain matters to me, your dreams matter to me, and I am about to move in your situation in ways that will prove to you, once and for all, that I am real, I am present, and I am powerfully working on your behalf. The enemy has been whispering lies to you for so long. He's told you that you're forgotten, that you're not special, that good things happen to other people but not to you. He's tried to convince you that your best days are behind you, that you've missed your chance, that it's too late for your dreams to come true. My child, those are lies straight from the pit of hell, and I will not let you believe them for one more second. The truth is this: you are chosen, you are favored, you are blessed, you are destined for greatness. Your story is not over, your best chapters haven't been written yet. The most beautiful seasons of your life are still ahead of you, not behind you. And everything you've been through, all the pain and struggle and disappointment, it's all been preparing you for the incredible future that's about to unfold. I've been watching you grow stronger through every trial. I've seen your character being refined, your faith being tested and proven genuine, your heart being enlarged with compassion for others who suffer. You are not the same person you were a year ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. You've been transformed by the journey, and now you're ready to receive, ready to step into everything I have for you, ready to walk in the fullness of your divine purpose. And that purpose, my beloved, is so much bigger than you realize. You think your life is small, that you don't have much to offer, that you're just an ordinary person trying to get by. But I created you for extraordinary things. I placed gifts inside you that the world desperately needs. I gave you a unique combination of talents, experiences, and perspectives that make you irreplaceable. There are people waiting to meet you who will be changed forever by your presence in their lives. There are problems waiting to be solved that only you can address in exactly the right way. There are blessings waiting to flow through you to others that will create ripples of goodness, extending far beyond anything you can imagine. But to step into that purpose, to become everything you were created to be, you must let go of the old stories you've been telling yourself. You must stop seeing yourself through the lens of your past failures and start seeing yourself through my eyes. When I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. I see my beloved child, radiant with potential, crowned with dignity, worthy of every blessing I desire to pour out. You are not defined by what you've done wrong. You are defined by whose you are. And you are mine. You belong to me. You were purchased at the highest price, redeemed by perfect love, adopted into my family with full rights and privileges as my son, my daughter, my treasured one. Do you know what that means? It means you have access to everything I am and everything I have. My wisdom is available to guide you through every decision. My strength is available to empower you through every challenge. My peace is available to steady you in every storm. My joy is available to sustain you in every season. My provision is available to supply every need. My healing is available to restore every broken place. My love is available to fill every empty space in your heart. All of it is yours. All of it is available right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to become someone different before you can receive it. It's already yours, purchased and paid for, waiting for you to simply reach out and take hold of it by faith. But faith requires action. Faith is not just believing in your head. Faith is taking steps with your feet, even when your mind is full of questions and your heart is full of fear. Faith is saying yes when everything in you wants to play it safe and stay where you are. Faith is trusting that I am who I say I am and that I will do what I promised to do. And I have promised you so much, my child. I have promised to never leave you or forsake you. I have promised to work all things together for your good. I have promised to give you a future and a hope. I have promised to supply all your needs. I have promised to give you wisdom when you ask. I have promised to fight your battles for you. I have promised to turn your mourning into dancing and your ashes into beauty. I have promised that what the enemy meant for evil, I will use for good. I have promised that you will reap if you don't give up. I have promised abundant life, not just eternal life later, but abundant life right here, right now. Every single promise I've made is yes and amen. Not one of them will fail. Not one of them is conditional on your perfect performance. They're all based on my character, my faithfulness, my unchanging nature. I cannot lie, I cannot fail, I cannot break my word. What I have spoken over you will come to pass. So why, my beloved, why are you still living like an orphan when you're actually a child of the King? Why are you still thinking like a beggar when you're actually an heir to the kingdom? Why are you still acting like you're powerless when you have the Spirit of the living God dwelling inside you? It's time to wake up to who you really are. It's time to step into your true identity. It's time to start living like the blessed, favored, victorious person I created you to be. And it starts today, not someday, today. This message you're receiving right now is not coincidence. This is your divine appointment. This is your moment of breakthrough. This is when everything changes if you'll just say yes, if you'll just believe, if you'll just take that step of faith I'm asking you to take. What step am I asking you to take? I'm asking you to surrender everything to me. Not just the parts you think I can handle, not just the areas where you've tried everything else and failed. Everything. Your finances, your relationships, your health, your career, your dreams, your fears, your past, your future, all of it. Just open your hands and give it all to me. Stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to figure everything out on your own. Stop carrying burdens you were never meant to carry. Just surrender. Just trust. Just let go and let me be God in every area of your life. I know that's scary. I know it feels risky. I know you've been hurt before when you trusted and things didn't work out the way you hoped. But my child, I am not like the people who disappointed you. I am faithful. I am trustworthy. I am good. And when you give me everything, I will take better care of it than you ever could. I will do more with your surrendered life than you could ever accomplish through your own striving and struggling. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means partnering with me. It means acknowledging that you need me, that you can't do this alone, that you were never meant to do this alone. It means stepping into the beautiful rhythm of grace where you do your part and I do mine, where you take steps of obedience and I move mountains, where you show up in faith and I show off my power on your behalf. And when you live in that partnership with me, everything becomes different. The pressure lifts because you're not carrying everything anymore. The fear diminishes because you know I'm in control. The stress decreases because you're trusting my timing instead of frantically trying to force things to happen. The joy increases because you're walking in your divine purpose instead of struggling to create your own way. This is the life I'm inviting you into today, a life of peace in the midst of chaos, a life of joy that doesn't depend on circumstances, a life of confidence that comes from knowing who you are and whose you are, a life of purpose that gives meaning to every moment, a life of abundance that flows from being connected to the source of all provision, a life of victory that's already been won for you, but you must choose it. I will not force you. I will not override your free will. I will simply stand here with open arms, inviting you, calling you, urging you to come. Come to me. Come home. Come into everything I have for you. Come and experience love like you've never known. Come and receive grace that washes away every stain of shame. Come and discover purpose that makes your heart come alive. Come and walk in blessings that exceed your wildest dreams. The door is open, my child, but it won't stay open forever. Opportunities have seasons and seasons pass. This is your season. This is your time. This is your moment. Don't let it slip away. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt steal what belongs to you. Reach out right now with the faith you have, even if it's small, even if it's mixed with doubt, even if it's trembling and uncertain. Reach out and take hold of what I'm offering. And what am I offering? I'm offering you a complete restart, a fresh beginning, a clean slate. I'm offering to take every broken piece of your life and create something beautiful from it. I'm offering to turn your pain into purpose, your mess into a message, your test into a testimony. I'm offering to open doors that have been shut, to heal wounds that have been festering, to restore relationships that have been broken, to provide resources that have been lacking, to reveal truths that have been hidden. I'm offering you myself, my presence to comfort you, my wisdom to guide you, my power to strengthen you, my love to transform you. And when you have me, you have everything you need. Not everything you want necessarily, but everything you need to fulfill the purpose I created you for and to experience the abundant life I promised you. Some of you are thinking, but you don't know what I've done. You don't know how far I've fallen. You don't know how badly I've messed up. You're right, I do know. I know everything. Every sin, every failure, every moment of weakness, every compromise, every rebellion. I know it all, and I love you anyway, not despite knowing all of that, but even while knowing all of that. My love is not based on your performance. My love is based on my nature. I am love, and nothing you could ever do will change that. So stop disqualifying yourself. Stop thinking you're too far gone. Stop believing you've used up all your chances. That's not how my grace works. My grace is infinite. My mercy is new every morning. My compassion never fails. No matter how many times you've fallen, I'm still here offering my hand to help you up. No matter how far you've wandered, I'm still here waiting to welcome you home. No matter how badly you've failed, I'm still here believing in your potential and calling you to your destiny. Your past does not define your future. Your mistakes do not determine your worth. Your failures do not cancel your calling. You are still mine. You are still loved. You are still chosen. You are still destined for greatness. And today is the day you start walking in that truth. Let me tell you what's about to happen when you fully surrender to me, when you truly trust me with everything, when you step into this new season I'm opening for you. First, you're going to experience a peace that makes no logical sense. Your circumstances might not change immediately, but your response to them will. Instead of anxiety dominating your thoughts, you'll find yourself resting in my promises. Instead of fear controlling your decisions, you'll find yourself moving forward with confidence. Instead of worry stealing your sleep, you'll find yourself sleeping soundly because you know I'm in control. Second, you're going to start noticing divine connections. I'm going to bring people into your life at exactly the right time. Some will be there to help you, to open doors, to provide resources, to offer opportunities. Others will be there for you to help, to mentor, to encourage, to bless. These connections won't be random. They'll be orchestrated by me, arranged with perfect precision to accomplish my purposes in and through your life. Third, you're going to see provision in unexpected ways. Just when you need it most, resources will appear. Maybe it's a job offer you weren't expecting. Maybe it's a gift from someone who felt prompted to bless you. Maybe it's an idea that becomes a source of income. Maybe it's a debt that gets forgiven or a bill that gets paid by someone else. However it comes, you'll know it was me because the timing will be too perfect, the amount will be too exact, the source will be too unexpected for it to be mere coincidence. Fourth, you're going to discover gifts and abilities you didn't know you had. As you step into your purpose, as you say yes to the opportunities I place before you, you're going to find that I've equipped you with everything you need to fulfill what I'm calling you to do. Talents will emerge, skills will develop, confidence will grow. You'll look back in amazement at what you've been able to accomplish, and you'll know it wasn't your own ability, but my power working through you. Fifth, you're going to experience healing in areas that have been broken for years. Emotional wounds that have festered will finally close. Relationship breaches that seem permanent will begin to mend. Physical ailments that have plagued you will start to improve. Addictions that have held you captive will lose their grip. Patterns that have repeated for generations will finally break. This healing won't always be instant, but it will be real, deep, and lasting. Sixth, you're going to find yourself becoming a source of hope for others. Your story, your struggles, your victories will become a light that guides people out of their own darkness. You'll have opportunities to encourage, to mentor, to pray for, to support others who are walking through valleys you've already traveled. And in blessing them, you'll find yourself even more blessed, because there's no joy quite like the joy of being used by me to change someone's life. Seventh, you're going to wake up with purpose. Instead of dreading each day, you'll find yourself excited about what's ahead. Instead of just going through the motions, you'll find yourself engaged and energized. Instead of feeling like your life doesn't matter, you'll know without a doubt that you're making a difference, that your existence has meaning, that you're fulfilling the reason you were born. All of this is waiting for you, my child. All of this is part of the plan I have for your life. All of this becomes possible when you surrender everything to me and trust me completely. So what are you waiting for? What's holding you back? What fear, what doubt, what lie is preventing you from receiving everything I want to give you? Whatever it is, I'm asking you to lay it down right now. Just speak it out loud. Tell me what's been holding you back. Confess the fear. Admit the doubt, name the lie, and then ask me to replace it with truth. Ask me to fill that space with faith. Ask me to drive out the darkness with my light. I promise you, the moment you bring it into the open, the moment you speak it out, it loses its power over you. What's been hidden in shame and secrecy shrinks when it's exposed to my love and grace. So do it now, right now, before another moment passes, before the enemy has a chance to distract you or discourage you or convince you to wait for a better time. There is no better time. This is it. This is your moment. Take it. Seize it. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Open your mouth and speak your surrender. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're willing. Tell me you trust me even though you're scared, even though you don't understand everything, even though you can't see the whole path ahead. Just say, God, I surrender. I give you everything. My past, my present, my future, my successes and my failures, my strengths and my weaknesses, my hopes and my fears, all of it. I can't do this alone anymore. I need you. I trust you. I believe you have good plans for me. I'm stepping forward in faith and I'm asking you to lead me, guide me, provide for me, protect me, and use me for your purposes. I'm yours completely. Do with my life whatever you want. I trust you. If you just prayed that prayer, if you just spoke those words from your heart, something shifted in the spiritual realm. Angels are rejoicing. Heaven is celebrating. Your name is being spoken with joy and delight. And I am smiling, so pleased with you, so proud of your faith, so excited about everything I'm about to do in and through your life. This is your new beginning, beloved. This is the start of the most incredible chapter of your life. Yes, there will still be challenges. Yes, there will still be struggles. Yes, you'll still have days when you feel weak or doubtful or afraid, but you won't be facing any of it alone anymore. I'm with you. I'm in you. I'm for you. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand against what I have planned for you. Your enemies will be confused and defeated. The obstacles in your path will be removed or turned into stepping stones. The delays will be revealed as divine protection. The losses will be shown to have made room for something better. The pain will be transformed into power. The struggle will be redeemed as strength. Everything, every single thing will work together for your good because you love me and you're called according to my purpose. So walk forward with confidence, my child. Hold your head high. Straighten your shoulders. Put a smile on your face. Not because everything is perfect, but because you know who holds you, who guides you, who fights for you, who provides for you, who loves you with an everlasting love that will never, ever fail. Now let me speak to you about something that's been weighing heavily on your heart. I know there are people in your life who have hurt you deeply. Maybe it was a parent who was supposed to protect you but instead wounded you. Maybe it was a spouse who promised forever but walked away. Maybe it was a friend who betrayed your trust. Maybe it was a leader who abused their position. Maybe it was a stranger whose careless words or actions left scars that still haven't healed. I've seen every moment of that pain, my child. I've felt every ounce of that hurt. I was there when it happened, and my heart broke along with yours. I've collected every tear you've cried over those wounds. I know the nights you've spent replaying those moments, wishing you could change what happened, wondering why I allowed it, questioning whether you somehow deserved it. Let me be absolutely clear about this. You did not deserve to be hurt. Their actions were wrong. Their words were wrong. The pain they caused was wrong, and I did not cause it. I did not want it. I did not ordain it as some cruel lesson you needed to learn. Human beings have free will, and sometimes they use that freedom to make terrible choices that harm others. That's not my fault, and it's certainly not yours. But here's what I want you to understand. While I didn't cause that pain, I can absolutely use it. I can take the worst moments of your life and somehow mysteriously, redemptively work them into something that ultimately brings good. Not because the pain itself was good, but because I'm that powerful, that creative, that committed to turning every curse into a blessing in your life. However, for me to fully do that work, you need to do something that feels almost impossible. You need to forgive them. I know that feels unfair. I know you're thinking, they hurt me. They should be the ones making this right. Why do I have to be the one to let it go? And you're right, in a sense. They should apologize. They should acknowledge the harm. They should make amends. But the reality is, they might never do any of those things, and if your healing is dependent on them finally doing what's right, you might wait forever. Forgiveness is not about them, my child. It's about you. It's about setting yourself free from the prison of bitterness and resentment. It's about refusing to let them continue to hurt you from a distance through the power of unforgiveness. It's about choosing your own peace and freedom over your right to hold on to anger. And here's what's beautiful about forgiveness. When you forgive, you're not saying what they did was okay. You're not excusing it or minimizing it or pretending it didn't hurt. You're simply saying, I'm releasing you from the debt you owe me. I'm choosing to let go of my right to revenge. I'm trusting God to handle the justice part while I focus on my own healing and freedom. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to trust them again. It doesn't mean you have to let them back into your life. It doesn't mean there shouldn't be consequences for their actions. It simply means you're cutting the emotional cord that's been tying you to them, that's been giving them continued power over your peace and joy. I'm asking you to do this not because it's easy, but because I love you too much to watch you stay imprisoned by bitterness. I have too much good planned for your future to let your past keep you stuck, and unforgiveness will keep you stuck. It will poison your other relationships. It will steal your joy. It will block the flow of blessing in your life. It will make you hard and cynical when I created you to be soft and hopeful. So right now, I want you to think about who you need to forgive, whose name immediately comes to mind. Don't push it away. Don't make excuses. Just acknowledge who it is. And then, even if you don't feel it, even if every fiber of your being is resisting, make a choice. Choose to forgive them. Say it out loud. I forgive you for what you did. I release you. I let go of my anger and my right to revenge. I trust God to handle this. I choose freedom. If you just did that, you might be feeling a range of emotions right now. Relief, anger, sadness, peace, doubt, all of that is normal. Forgiveness is often a process, not a one-time event. You might need to choose it again tomorrow and the next day until it finally sticks. But the fact that you made the choice today, that matters. That opened a door, that broke a chain, and healing can now begin in ways it couldn't before. Now, my beloved, I want to talk to you about your future, because I know you've been worried about it. I know you've been afraid that your best days are behind you, that you've missed your chance, that it's too late for your dreams to come true. But I'm here to tell you that could not be further from the truth. Your future is bright, my child, brighter than you can imagine. I have plans for you that are going to blow your mind. Things you haven't even thought to ask for or hope for because they seemed too impossible, too good to be true. But nothing is too good to be true when I'm the one orchestrating it. Think about all the dreams you've buried because they seemed unrealistic. That desire to start a business, to write a book, to go back to school, to travel, to heal a broken relationship, to make a difference in your community, to finally experience real love, to know financial freedom, to walk in vibrant health. Whatever dreams you've pushed down, dismissed as foolish, or given up on as impossible, I want you to know that I placed many of those dreams in your heart in the first place. They're not random wishes. They're clues to your calling, hints at your destiny, whispers of what I want to do in and through you. And it's not too late. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care how many times you've tried and failed. I don't care what obstacles are in your way. When I decide it's time for a dream to be fulfilled, nothing can stop it. Absolutely nothing. Think about Sarah, who had a baby at 90 years old. Think about Moses, who didn't even start his real calling until he was 80. Think about the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years and was healed in an instant. Think about Lazarus, who had been dead for 4 days and was brought back to life. If I could do all of that, don't you think I can handle whatever seems impossible in your life? The question is not whether I can do it. The question is whether you'll believe I can do it. Whether you'll trust me enough to start hoping again, dreaming again, stepping out in faith again. Because faith is what activates my power in your life. When you believe, when you trust, when you step forward even though you can't see the whole staircase, that's when miracles happen. So I'm asking you today to resurrect those dreams. Dust them off. Look at them again. Ask me which ones are from me and which ones are just your own ideas. And then for the ones that are truly from me, start taking steps toward them, not giant leaps necessarily, just small, faith-filled steps, one foot in front of the other, one decision at a time, one day at a time. Maybe it's researching that business idea. Maybe it's having that difficult conversation. Maybe it's signing up for that class. Maybe it's starting to save money for that trip. Maybe it's joining that gym. Maybe it's reaching out to that person. Whatever the first step is, take it. Don't wait until you feel ready. Don't wait until you have all the resources. Don't wait until the timing is perfect. Just take the step I'm asking you to take right now and watch what I do with your obedience. Because here's the truth, my child. I'm not going to do it all for you. I'm not going to drop your fulfilled dream into your lap while you sit passively waiting. That's not how this works. We're partners in this. You take steps of faith and obedience, and I multiply them. You show up with your 5 loaves and 2 fish, and I turn it into a feast for thousands. You give me what you have, even if it seems insufficient, and I make it more than enough. This is the adventure I'm inviting you into. A life of faith where you never quite know exactly how things are going to work out, but you trust that they will because I'm in charge. A life of obedience where you do what I ask even when it doesn't make sense, and then you watch in amazement as it all comes together in ways you never could have orchestrated yourself. A life of partnership where you bring your human effort and I bring my divine power, and together we accomplish things that leave no doubt that God was involved. This is what's available to you right here, right now, today, not someday in the distant future. Today, this moment, this is when the shift happens. This is when everything changes. This is when you stop merely surviving and start truly living. This is when you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start being a victor over them. This is when you stop letting life happen to you and start happening to your life. But it requires a decision. It requires commitment. It requires you to say, yes, God, yes to your plans. Yes to your timing. Yes to your ways. Yes to the adventure. Yes to the unknown. Yes to trusting you even when I'm scared. Yes to obeying you even when it doesn't make sense. Yes to believing you even when everything around me is screaming doubt. Yes, yes, yes. Can you say that, my child? Can you give me that yes? Can you surrender your need to control everything and trust that I know what I'm doing? Can you let go of your own plans and embrace mine, even though mine might look different than what you imagined? Can you stop fighting me and start flowing with me? I promise you, if you'll say yes, if you'll truly surrender, if you'll genuinely trust me with everything, your life is about to become more beautiful, more meaningful, more joyful, more purposeful than you ever dreamed possible. The best is not behind you. The best is ahead, and it starts now. It starts today. It starts with your yes. So give it to me, beloved. Give me your yes. Give me your trust. Give me your whole heart. And watch what I do with a life that's fully surrendered to me. You won't believe it. You won't recognize yourself a year from now. The transformation will be that dramatic, that complete, that beautiful. I can't wait to show you. I can't wait to reveal all the good things I have planned. I can't wait to watch you step into the fullness of everything you were created to be. Your future is bright, my child. Your future is secure. Your future is filled with hope and promise and blessing beyond measure. Believe it, receive it, walk into it with confidence and joy, because it's all yours, every bit of it, waiting for you to simply reach out and take hold. So take hold, my beloved, take hold and never let go. Your breakthrough is here, your moment is now, your time has come, my dear child. As you walk forward on this beautiful journey I've prepared for you, I want you to know that doors are opening everywhere you turn. Can you sense it? Can you feel the shift happening in the atmosphere around your life? Opportunities that seemed impossible just yesterday are suddenly within reach. People you need to meet are being positioned in your path. Resources you've been praying for are being released. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. This is me moving on your behalf in ways you can see and in ways you cannot yet see. Every direction you look, blessing is coming toward you. From the north and the south, from the east and the west, provision is flowing. Favor is surrounding you. Grace is covering you. And very soon, so soon that it will take your breath away, I'm going to lift you up. I'm going to elevate you to a place where everyone can see what I've been doing in your life. You're going to rise above every limitation, every obstacle, every voice that said you couldn't make it. And from that high place, you're going to spread healing and love to everyone around you. Because that's who you really are, my child. You're not weak. I know you've felt weak. I know there have been days when you could barely get out of bed, when putting one foot in front of the other felt like climbing a mountain. But weakness is not your identity. Power is your identity. I placed power inside you. The same power that raised my son from the dead lives in you. The same power that spoke the universe into existence flows through your veins. You are filled with power, not because of anything you've done, but because of who lives inside you. And fear does not have a home in you anymore. I know fear has knocked on your door. I know it's whispered lies in your ear, tried to convince you that danger lurks around every corner, that disaster is waiting to strike, that you should stay small and hidden and safe. But my child, I did not give you a spirit of fear. I gave you power and love and a sound mind. Fear is an intruder, not a resident. It's a visitor you can ask to leave, not a family member you're stuck with forever. Instead of fear, you're brimming with bravery. Do you know how I know that? Because you're still here. Because you didn't give up when things got hard. Because you kept going when quitting would have been easier. Because you're reading these words right now, which means you're still seeking, still hoping, still believing that something better is possible. That's not weakness, my beloved. That's courage. That's bravery. That's strength that comes from deep within your soul. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not a random collection of cells that happen to come together by chance. You are profoundly loved. Before the foundation of the world, before time began, before anything else existed, you were in my heart. I thought about you. I planned you. I designed you with such care, such intention, such love that if you could see yourself through my eyes even for 1 second, you would never doubt your worth again. You were intentionally selected. Out of all the possible people who could have been born in your time, in your place, with your gifts and your personality and your unique combination of strengths and struggles, you were the one I chose, not as a backup plan, not as a second choice. You were my first choice, my only choice for being you. Nobody else could do it. Nobody else could fill your spot. You are irreplaceable, and you are carefully protected. I know you've been hurt. I know you've been through things that felt like they might destroy you. I know there have been moments when you wondered where I was, why I didn't stop the pain, why I allowed the suffering. But my child, even in those dark valleys, even in those moments that felt like abandonment, I was there. I was protecting you from things you couldn't see. I was shielding you from attacks you didn't know were coming. I was limiting the damage, containing the harm, making sure that even in the worst moments, something of you survived, something precious was preserved, something essential remained intact. With a deep and abiding love, I commit myself to safeguarding you from all that may bring you harm. Not just physical harm, but spiritual harm, emotional harm, mental harm. I'm protecting your destiny, your purpose, your calling. I'm making sure that despite everything you've been through, despite every weapon that's been formed against you, you're still standing, you're still here, you're still you. And that's not luck, my beloved, that's divine protection. And now that you've survived the attacks, now that you've made it through the valley, now that you're still standing when others thought you'd fall, I'm about to unveil to all the boundless worth that resides within you. The people who dismissed you are about to see what I always saw. The ones who wrote you off are about to watch you rise. The voices that said you'd never amount to anything are about to be silenced by the testimony of your transformed life. Those who have looked upon you with scorn, who anticipated your fall, who maybe even hoped for your failure, they're going to behold your ascent to greatness. And they're going to be brought low, not by your revenge, but by their own misunderstandings. They thought they knew who you were. They thought they had you figured out. They measured you by your past, by your mistakes, by your weakest moments. But they didn't know what I knew. They didn't see what I saw. They didn't understand that I was working on you, in you, through you, preparing you for something so much bigger than they could imagine. If you have been hearing my voice each day, if you've been paying attention to the gentle nudges, the quiet whispers, the persistent promptings in your spirit, then right now, this very moment, is when you embrace the most profound choice of your existence. This is not just another decision among many. This is the decision that will define everything that comes after. This is when you choose faith over fear, trust over doubt, obedience over resistance, surrender over control. Look at what I've already given you. I have bestowed upon you the gifts of strength, wisdom, and skill. You might not feel strong, but strength is there, waiting to be activated by faith. You might not feel wise, but wisdom is available, ready to guide you when you ask. You might not feel skilled, but abilities are dormant inside you, just waiting for the right opportunity to emerge and flourish. It is your moment to rise with strength and purpose, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel more ready. Right now, this is your moment. Can you feel it? Can you sense the significance of this instant? Everything in your life has been leading to this point. Every experience, every lesson, every triumph, every failure, all of it has been preparation for what comes next. And what comes next begins with a choice you make right now. Do not waste your precious time on fleeting distractions. I know how easy it is to get pulled away by things that seem urgent but aren't important. Social media scrolling, drama and gossip. Worry about things you can't control, comparison to people whose journeys have nothing to do with yours, entertainment that numbs you instead of inspiring you, relationships that drain you instead of filling you. These are time thieves, my child, and your time is too valuable to waste, nor should you pour your spirit into those who cannot recognize the value that resides within you. Not everyone is going to understand you. Not everyone is going to appreciate your gifts. Not everyone is going to celebrate your progress. And that's okay. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need everyone's validation. You don't need everyone to see what I see. You just need to believe it yourself and keep moving forward, even if you're moving forward alone for a season. Before you unfolds a land of divine grace. It's right there, just ahead of you, closer than you think. This land is flowing with everything you've been longing for. Peace that passes understanding, joy that circumstances can't steal, love that heals old wounds, purpose that makes you excited to wake up each morning, provision that meets every need, relationships that nurture your soul, impact that extends far beyond your own life. All of it is there in this land of grace, and you're standing at the border right now. Be of great courage, for there is nothing to fear. The giants in that land are not as big as they seem. The obstacles are not as impossible as they appear. The challenges are not as overwhelming as the enemy wants you to believe. Yes, there will be opposition. Yes, there will be resistance. Yes, there will be moments when you wonder if you made the right choice. But my child, I am with you. And if I am with you, what can stand against you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Step forth with unwavering faith toward the gifts that await you. Don't look at them from a distance and wish you could have them. Don't admire them from afar and dream about what it would be like if they were yours. Step toward them. Walk toward them. Run toward them if you need to. They're yours. I prepared them for you. I have your name written on them. They're not going to someone else. They're waiting for you to come and claim them. Do not let doubt linger in your heart, for the time is upon you. This is not a time for hesitation. This is not a season for second guessing. This is not a moment for playing it safe and waiting to see what happens. The time is now. The moment is here. The harvest is ready for those who seek it. The fields are white and ready for reaping. All that's needed is workers willing to go into the field and gather what's there. This is the time for you to gather the fruits of your labor. Everything you've sown in faith, every prayer you've whispered, every act of obedience, every time you chose to trust me when you didn't understand, every seed of kindness you planted, every sacrifice you made, every time you kept going when quitting seemed easier, all of it has been producing a harvest. And the harvest season is here. It's time to reap. It's time to gather. It's time to receive the return on all that you've invested. I have opened wide the gates and portals of divine grace. These gates have been shut for a season. You've been standing outside, wondering when they would open, wondering if they would ever open, maybe even wondering if they were real. But they're real, my child, and they're open, wide open. Not just cracked a little bit, but thrown wide, inviting you to enter, beckoning you to come through, calling you to step into everything that's on the other side. Yet only those who are watchful shall grasp these gifts. You have to be paying attention. You have to be alert. You have to be spiritually awake and aware. The slothful, those who lack the courage to face the truth, those who prefer comfortable lies over uncomfortable reality, they shall persist in lamenting their circumstances. They'll keep complaining about how hard life is. They'll keep casting blame upon me for their struggles, saying that if I really loved them, I wouldn't let them suffer. They'll keep neglecting the daily wisdom I offer them, ignoring the guidance I provide, dismissing the opportunities I place in their path. But you're not like them, are you, my child? You're here right now reading these words, which means you're watchful, you're paying attention, you're seeking, you're hungry for more. And that hunger, that seeking, that watchfulness, it's going to be rewarded. Those who seek will find. Those who knock will have doors opened. Those who ask will receive. My wish for you is this: approach me, all who are burdened, and I shall grant you a life overflowing with abundance and deep tranquility. That's what I want for you. Not struggle, not barely getting by, not constant stress and worry and fear. I want you to have abundance, more than enough, overflow, blessing upon blessing, and tranquility, deep peace that comes from knowing that you're held, you're loved, you're safe, you're guided, you're provided for, no matter what's happening around you. I hold intentions for your flourishing and not for your distress. Your pain is not my plan. Your suffering is not my desire. Your struggles are not my will. Yes, I allow challenges because they produce growth. Yes, I permit tests because they prove and strengthen faith. But my ultimate intention is your flourishing. I want you to thrive, not just survive. I want you to bloom, not just endure. I want you to soar, not just trudge along. I have intentions to bestow upon you hope and a promising tomorrow. Whatever has happened in your past, it doesn't determine your future. Whatever mistakes you've made, they don't define what comes next. Whatever you've lost, it doesn't mean you'll never gain again. Hope is available for you. A bright future is possible for you. A promising tomorrow is waiting for you. You just have to believe it enough to reach out and take hold of it. Each day the light of your belief and the goodness of your deeds bring me immense joy. Do you know that? Do you understand that when you choose faith over fear, when you choose trust over doubt, when you choose obedience over rebellion, when you choose love over hate, when you choose hope over despair, I celebrate. Heaven throws a party. Angels rejoice. Your name is spoken with delight in my presence. You bring me joy, my child. You, with all your imperfections and struggles and doubts, you bring me joy. Each morning I rise with a fervent spirit, yearning to embrace your heart with my love and unveil the abundant blessings that await you. Before you even wake up, I'm already thinking about you. Before you open your eyes, I'm already planning how to show you my love today. Before you take your first breath of the day, I'm already arranging blessings, opening doors, positioning people, orchestrating circumstances, all for your benefit. Because I love you, because you matter to me, because your life has value and purpose. I am with you always, a constant presence by your side, not sometimes, not just during the good times, not only when you're praying or reading these words, always, every moment, every breath, every step, in your happiness and in your trials, in times of comfort and through your hardships. I'm there. I never leave. I never abandon. I never give up on you. Do not be troubled by the journey that lies before you. I know it looks long. I know it looks hard. I know there are mountains ahead that seem too steep to climb and valleys that seem too dark to walk through. But you don't have to face any of it alone. I shall always be by your side. I will walk with you through every step of the journey. The hard parts and the easy parts, the joyful parts and the painful parts, the triumphant parts and the testing parts, all of it, together. Here I stand steadfastly as your guide, your companion, your nurturing and understanding Father. I know the way even when you don't. I see the destination even when you can only see the next step. I understand what you're going through even when nobody else does. I am ever reminding you of my unwavering presence. Even when you forget, even when you doubt, even when you feel alone, I'm reminding you through nature, through people, through circumstances, through this message. I am here. I am with you. You are not alone. I illuminate your path. When everything seems dark, when you can't see where to go next, when the way forward is unclear, I shine light. Sometimes it's a spotlight that shows you miles ahead. Sometimes it's just a small lamp that shows you the very next step. But I always provide enough light for what you need right now. Trust the light. Follow the light. The light will never lead you wrong. I uplift your soul and strengthen you when worry attempts to overcome you. Worry is a liar. Anxiety is a thief. Fear is a bully. They try to convince you that you're not going to make it, that the worst is going to happen, that you should give up now before you get hurt worse. But I lift you up above the worry. I strengthen you against the anxiety. I drive out the fear with perfect love. You don't have to let these enemies win. You have me, and I am stronger than any worry, any anxiety, any fear you could ever face. Before we continue, I want to make sure you're part of this family. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel right now. Don't put it off. Don't wait. This is where you're going to find encouragement day after day after day. This is where you're going to hear words that renew your faith and inspire your days. This is where you're going to be reminded that you're not alone, that you're loved, that you have purpose. So subscribe now. Be part of this growing family of believers who are all walking this journey together, supporting each other, encouraging each other, lifting each other up. My hands are ever present to support and embrace you. When you feel like you're falling, my hands catch you. When you feel like you can't stand, my hands lift you. When you feel like you're about to break, my hands hold you together. You are never unsupported. You are never without help. You are never left to figure it all out on your own. My hands are always there, ready to help, ready to heal, ready to hold. In times of great sorrow, let my gentle words and the strength of my message bring renewal to your spirit. When grief overwhelms you, when loss breaks your heart, when pain seems unbearable, come back to these words, read them again. Listen to them again. Let them wash over you like healing water. Let them sink deep into the wounded places. Let them bring comfort and hope and the promise that this sorrow will not last forever, that joy really will come in the morning, that beauty really will emerge from these ashes. In moments of uncertainty, remember that I walk with you, bearing your struggles together. You're not carrying your burdens alone. I'm not watching from a distance while you stumble under the weight. I'm right there with you, under the load, helping you carry it, sharing the burden, making it lighter. When it feels too heavy, that's when you need to remember that you're not doing this by yourself. Let me help. Let me carry what you cannot carry alone. Do not despair. I know despair whispers that nothing will ever get better, that this is just how life is going to be, that hope is foolish and faith is naive. But despair is a liar. Things can get better. Things will get better. This is not the end of your story. This is not the final chapter. There are beautiful pages still to be written, joyful scenes still to unfold, victories still to be won. Don't give up now. Don't surrender to despair. Hold on just a little longer. Take a moment to still your heart. Right now, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just pause. Take a deep breath. Let your shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Release the tension you've been holding in your body. Close your eyes if you can and just be still, be present, be here now in this moment with me. Behold, I am here. Can you sense it? Can you feel my presence? It's not something you can see with your physical eyes or touch with your hands, but it's real, more real than anything you can see or touch. I am here with you, right now, in this room, in this moment, surrounding you, filling the space, breathing peace into your chaos, bringing order to your confusion, shining light into your darkness. Sense my spirit among you. I am ever present. This is not just a nice religious idea. This is reality. I am present, always everywhere, but especially close to those who are seeking me, who are calling out to me, who are desperate for my touch. And you're seeking, you're calling, you're desperate. So I'm here, closer than your own breath, nearer than your own heartbeat, even in moments of forgetfulness, even when your belief may falter, even when the answers to your struggles appear distant. Have faith that I am here to care for your needs. You don't have to have perfect faith. You don't have to believe with absolute certainty all the time. You don't have to understand everything or have all your doubts resolved. Even when you forget, I remember. Even when your faith falters, my faithfulness remains firm. Even when answers seem far away, I am near, working, moving, providing, caring for you. Have faith and allow me to guide your path with love and wisdom, not with harshness, not with condemnation, not with impossible demands and crushing expectations, but with love. Gentle, patient, kind love, and with wisdom, divine understanding that sees what you can't see, knows what you don't know, plans what you can't plan. Trust me. Trust my love. Trust my wisdom. Let me lead. Grant me the chance to guide you on the path ahead. Stop trying to figure it all out on your own. Stop trying to control every variable. Stop trying to see 10 steps ahead before you take the first one. Just grant me the chance to lead, to show you, to reveal the way one step at a time. I promise you, the path I have for you is better than any path you could plan for yourself. My ways are higher. My thoughts are greater. My plans are more beautiful than anything you could imagine. Recall the boundless love I hold for you. When doubt comes, remember my love. When fear attacks, remember my love. When loneliness overwhelms, remember my love. When you feel worthless, remember my love. It's always there. It never changes. It never fails. It never runs out. My love for you is boundless, limitless, infinite. There is no end to it. There is no bottom to it. You can never exhaust it or use it up. It's always there, always available, always enough. And have faith that with my presence, all aspects of your life can flourish. Your relationships can be healed and restored. Your finances can shift from lack to abundance. Your health can improve and be renewed. Your purpose can become clear and compelling. Your joy can be restored and multiplied. Your peace can become unshakable. Your faith can grow strong and steady. All of it can flourish when you allow my presence to permeate every area of your life. Come, let me lead you towards a brighter path, filling your days with serenity and happiness. That brighter path is not some distant dream. It's available now. It starts today. It begins with this decision to trust me, to follow me, to let me lead. And as you walk this brighter path, serenity will replace anxiety. Happiness will replace depression. Hope will replace despair. Light will replace darkness. Life will replace death. Come, take my hand. Let's walk this path together. Under my guidance, you shall witness a remarkable change within yourself. You're not going to stay the same. You're not going to remain stuck. You're not going to be bound by old patterns and habits forever. Change is coming. Transformation is happening. You're being renewed from the inside out. Your mind is being renewed. Your heart is being healed. Your spirit is being strengthened, and this change is remarkable. Not just minor adjustments, but deep, significant, life-altering transformation. Your heart shall find peace. That restless, anxious, worried heart of yours is going to settle into peace, not because your circumstances become perfect, but because you learn to rest in my presence regardless of circumstances. Peace is not the absence of problems. Peace is the presence of God in the midst of problems, and that peace is coming to you. It's already on its way. It's already beginning to settle into the deep places of your heart, and you will start to embody the essence of love and grace. You're going to become more loving, not through your own effort to try harder, but through my Spirit working in you, transforming you from the inside. You're going to become more gracious, more patient, more kind, more forgiving, more compassionate. Not overnight, but gradually, steadily, you'll look back one day and realize you're not the same person you were. You've been changed. You've become more like me. In your journey, you shall discover the fortitude to endure and the courage to confront your trials, emerging triumphant in the end. You're going to make it, my child. You're going to get through this. You're going to overcome. You're going to emerge on the other side victorious, not defeated, not destroyed, not barely surviving, but triumphant, strong, whole, healed, transformed, with a testimony that will encourage countless others who are walking through similar valleys. Know that genuine growth frequently demands confronting challenges. I know you wish growth could happen the easy way, without pain, without struggle, without discomfort. But that's not how it works. Muscles grow when they're challenged with resistance. Character develops when it's tested by trials. Faith strengthens when it's exercised in difficult circumstances. The challenges are not obstacles to your growth. They are the very means of your growth. And authentic wisdom arises from journeying through suffering. The people with the deepest wisdom are usually those who have suffered the most and learned the most from that suffering. They didn't just go through it, they grew through it. They didn't just survive it, they extracted wisdom from it. And that's what I'm inviting you to do. Don't waste your suffering. Don't let it be meaningless pain. Let it produce wisdom. Let it create character. Let it deepen your compassion. Let it expand your capacity to help others. Today I bring forth joyous tidings. This is good news, my child. The best news you could hear right now. The time of your tribulations draws near to its end. You've been in this valley long enough. You've been wrestling this giant long enough. You've been waiting through this dark night long enough. The end is near, not years away. Not far in the distant future, near, close, approaching, dawn is about to break, the sun is about to rise, the season is about to shift. Extend your hand to me wholeheartedly, not half-heartedly, not with one hand while the other hand clings to your own plans. Wholeheartedly, with both hands, with your whole heart, with complete trust, with full surrender. Extend your hand. Reach out to me. Let go of what you've been holding on to. Let go of control. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Just reach out and take my hand. Accept my guidance, and I shall lift you beyond every trial. You don't have to climb out of this pit on your own. You don't have to find your own way through this maze. You don't have to figure out the solution to every problem. Just accept my guidance. Follow where I lead. Do what I say, and I will lift you. I will elevate you. I will bring you out and bring you through and bring you to the place I've promised. Embrace serenity. Stop fighting. Stop struggling. Stop striving in your own strength. Embrace the peace I'm offering. Embrace the rest that's available in my presence. Embrace the calm that comes from trusting me instead of trying to control everything yourself. Serenity is yours if you'll simply embrace it, receive it, allow it to fill you. Endure with grace and have faith in my guidance. Keep going, but do it with grace. Don't grit your teeth and white-knuckle your way through. Don't become hard and bitter and angry. Endure with grace. Stay soft, stay kind, stay hopeful, stay loving, and have faith in my guidance. Trust that I know what I'm doing even when you don't understand. Trust that I'm leading you somewhere good even when the path is hard. Greatness has been woven into the fabric of your being. It's not something you have to achieve or earn or work for. It's already there. I put it there when I created you. Greatness is your DNA. Potential is your inheritance. Destiny is your birthright. It's been there all along, just waiting to be activated, waiting to be released, waiting to be expressed. With my light, you shall transcend every challenge that stands before you. My light in you is stronger than any darkness around you. My power in you is greater than any obstacle before you. My spirit in you is mightier than any enemy against you. With my light, you don't just endure challenges, you transcend them. You rise above them. You overcome them. You turn them into testimonies of my faithfulness. Behold, I have bestowed upon you the strength to shift great heights, mountains in your path. You can move them, giants in your land. You can defeat them. Walls blocking your way, you can break through them. Not in your own strength, but in mine. Not through your own power, but through the power I've placed within you. I have given you mountain-moving faith. Use it to walk upon the waves. Things that should sink you won't. Circumstances that should drown you can't. When storms rage and waters rise, you will walk on top of them instead of being swallowed by them. Like Peter stepping out of the boat, you will do the impossible because I told you to come and I'm holding you up, and to divide the waters. Obstacles that seem impossible to get through will part before you. Seas that appear too wide to cross will open up a path. Barriers that look impenetrable will split right down the middle. I am the same God who divided the Red Sea for Moses, and I will divide whatever needs to be divided for you to walk into your promised land. Fear not, for you shall rise above all that seeks to disturb your tranquility. Every attack against your peace will fail. Every scheme to steal your joy will be exposed and defeated. Every plot to destroy your hope will backfire. You shall rise above it all, not crushed by it, not buried under it, not overwhelmed by it, but rising above it, soaring over it, transcending it completely. My unwavering support surrounds you, and my boundless love renews your spirit, granting you the strength to triumph over every challenge. You have everything you need to win. Support surrounds you. Love renews you. Strength empowers you. Nothing is missing. Nothing is lacking. Everything required for victory has been provided. You are fully equipped, fully empowered, fully able to triumph. Though the challenges have been great and the burdens heavy, the time for triumph is upon you, and it is yours to seize. Your victory is not far off in the future. It's here, now, upon you, within reach, ready to be seized. Grab hold of it. Don't wait for it to fall into your lap. Don't hesitate because you don't feel worthy. Don't hold back because you're afraid. Seize it. Take it. It's yours. I'm giving it to you. Receive it. When the tempest of fears rises within, when despair cloaks your heart and troubles abound, cling to this sacred truth. I am ever present, guiding and protecting you. This is the anchor in the storm. This is the rock in the flood. This is the truth that holds you steady when everything else is shaking. I am present, I am guiding, I am protecting, always, forever, no exceptions. Fear not, for you shall rise above all trials. You shall not be vanquished. The trials will not win. The troubles will not overcome. The enemies will not prevail. You shall rise, you shall overcome. You shall be victorious. Not because you're so strong, but because I am strong in you. Not because you're so capable, but because my capability works through you. You shall not be defeated. Victory is your destiny. In moments when sorrow attempts to bind your spirit, when fatigue clouds your vision, and the journey ahead seems shrouded in doubt, take heart, for I stand with you, always prepared to protect and lead you onward. Sorrow doesn't get the last word. Fatigue doesn't get to stop you. Doubt doesn't get to derail you, because I'm with you, standing beside you, ready to protect, ready to provide, ready to empower, ready to lead. And where I lead, you can follow with confidence, because I never lead my children into harm. I shall create new ways and remove the barriers before you, that you may attain your triumph. When you can't see a way, I'll make one. When the path is blocked, I'll clear it. When obstacles seem immovable, I'll remove them. Your job is not to figure out how. Your job is to trust that I will make a way, and I will. I always do, for those who trust me. In moments when sorrow weighs heavy and your heart feels burdened, remember that I am with you, gathering each tear and transforming them into gifts of grace. Your tears are not wasted. Your pain is not meaningless. I'm collecting every tear in a bottle. I'm paying attention to every moment of grief, and I'm transforming it. I'm redeeming it. I'm using it for your good and my glory. What looks like waste to you is material for miracles in my hands. None can fathom the profoundness of your spirit as I am able to. Other people see the surface. They judge by appearance. They evaluate based on limited information. But I see all the way down to the depths. I see the beauty in your spirit. I see the potential in your soul. I see the purposes I planted in your heart. I see the real you, the true you, the you that you're becoming, and what I see is profound, precious, priceless. I see the visions that dwell within your heart, the aspirations that guide your path, and the yearnings that stir your soul. Those dreams you think are just your imagination, I see them. Those desires you think are selfish, I see them. Those longings you think are impossible, I see them. And many of them came from me. I planted them. I put them there. I gave you those visions, those aspirations, those yearnings, because they're connected to your purpose, your calling, your destiny. I perceive the true nature of your being, concealed from the gaze of the world. The world looks at external things, success, appearance, accomplishments, possessions, but those things don't tell me who you really are. I look at your heart. I see your character. I know your thoughts. I understand your motives. And when I look at the true you, the you that's hidden from the world, I love what I see. Though many may cast their eyes upon the surface, measuring worth by worldly standards or fleeting constraints, I look deep within your soul. Don't worry about how the world measures you. Don't stress about whether you meet society's standards. Don't compare yourself to others using the wrong measuring stick. I'm not measuring you by the world's standards. I'm measuring you by love, and by that measure you are infinitely valuable. Your unwavering faith in me and your dedication to my will enrich your understanding and fortify your spirit. Every time you choose to trust me, you're building spiritual muscle. Every time you obey, even when it's hard, you're strengthening your soul. Every time you dedicate yourself to my will instead of your own, you're enriching your understanding of how things really work. Faith is not just believing. Faith is exercising. And with each exercise you get stronger. Your steadfastness, creativity, insight, and bravery shine forth as a true reflection of my essence. When you stay faithful, you reflect me. When you create beauty, you reflect me. When you speak wisdom, you reflect me. When you act courageously, you reflect me. You were made in my image. And when you live like I created you to live, that image shines through you, showing the world what I'm like. When you are steadfast in your pursuit of your aspirations, no obstacle can impede your journey. Persistence is powerful. Determination is unstoppable. When you refuse to quit, when you keep going even when progress seems slow, when you maintain your faith even when results aren't visible yet, nothing can ultimately stop you. Obstacles might slow you down temporarily, but they cannot permanently block someone who refuses to give up and keeps trusting me through it all. Embrace this sacred truth. You are my beloved, and this essence is your power. Being loved by me is not just a nice feeling. It's your source of strength. It's your foundation. It's your power. When you really understand deep in your bones that you are beloved by the Creator of the universe, everything changes. You walk differently, you talk differently, you face challenges differently, you live differently. Being beloved is not your reward for good behavior, it's your identity, it's who you are, and that identity is your greatest power. Yet take heed, for you are also of this earthly realm. I'm not asking you to deny your humanity. You are spirit, yes, but you're also flesh and blood. You live in a physical world with real limitations, real needs, real struggles. And I understand that. I created you that way on purpose. You're not supposed to be a disembodied spirit floating through life unaffected by anything. You're human, and that's okay. That's part of the plan. In your journey you labor, you face trials, you grow weary, and at times the weight of despair may seem heavy upon your spirit. Work is hard. Trials are real. Fatigue happens. Despair knocks at your door. I'm not going to pretend these things don't exist or tell you to just ignore them. I see them. I acknowledge them. I understand them. And I'm here to help you through them, not around them, but through them. In times of doubt and sorrow, I stand by your side to offer my unwavering support. When doubt whispers that I'm not real, I'm still there. When sorrow makes you feel like I've abandoned you, I'm still there. When questions fill your mind and you wonder if any of this is true, I'm still there. My support doesn't depend on your perfect faith. My presence doesn't require your constant awareness. I'm there whether you feel me or not, whether you believe strongly or barely hang on by a thread. I desire to guide you on the most righteous journey for your existence. Not the easiest journey, not the most comfortable journey, not the journey that requires the least from you, but the most righteous journey, the one that leads to the most growth, the most transformation, the most impact, the most fulfillment, the most alignment with who you were created to be. This journey might be harder than other paths you could take, but it's infinitely more rewarding. Steer clear of squandering your precious moments on fleeting endeavors. Time is your most valuable resource because it's the only one you can never get back. Money can be re-earned, relationships can be repaired, health can be restored. But time once spent is gone forever. So be intentional about how you use it. Don't waste hours on things that don't matter. Don't pour days into pursuits that won't matter in eternity. Make your moments count, and do not let early challenges dampen your spirit. Just because something is hard at the beginning doesn't mean it's not meant to be. Just because you face resistance doesn't mean you're on the wrong path. Often, the things most worth doing are the hardest to start. The enemy fights hardest against the things that will have the greatest impact. So when you face early challenges, don't take that as a sign to quit. Take it as a sign that you're onto something significant, something threatening to darkness, something worth fighting for. Now, my precious one, I want you to do something important. I want you to spread the spark of this inspiration. Don't keep this message to yourself. There's someone in your life right now who needs to hear these words just as much as you did. Maybe it's a family member who's struggling. Maybe it's a friend who's lost hope. Maybe it's a coworker who's going through a dark season. Maybe it's someone you haven't talked to in years, but their name just came to your mind. Let someone else feel the warmth by sharing this with them. Send them this message. Tell them you were thinking of them. Let them know that they're not alone, that they're loved, that there's hope for them too. You have no idea how much your simple act of sharing could change someone's life. You could be the answer to their prayer. You could be the encouragement that keeps them from giving up. You could be the light that helps them find their way out of darkness. Embrace the journey, for in unity we shall rise, and your heart's true longing shall be fulfilled through the grace of our shared purpose. You're not meant to walk this path alone. You're part of a family, a community, a body of believers who are all journeying together. When you embrace this truth, when you stop isolating yourself and start connecting with others who share your faith, everything becomes easier. Burdens become lighter when shared. Joy becomes greater when multiplied. Hope becomes stronger when reinforced by others who believe. Through faith and devotion, the seemingly unattainable shall be made manifest. Things you think are impossible, they're not when faith is involved, not when you're devoted to me and my purposes. What looks impossible to human eyes is completely possible to divine power. The key is faith. The key is devotion. The key is believing that I can do what I said I would do, and then living like you believe it. Know that my love surrounds you daily, and every heartfelt prayer you offer shall be embraced with grace. You're not praying into a void. You're not speaking words that disappear into nothing. Every prayer reaches me. Every heartfelt cry is heard. Every whispered plea is acknowledged. I don't ignore a single one. I embrace them all with grace, with love, with the intention to answer in the way that's best for you, even if that looks different than what you asked for. I yearn for something deeper than mere companionship. I don't just want to be an acquaintance you acknowledge occasionally. I don't want to be someone you turn to only in emergencies. I don't want to be a distant figure you think about once a week. I yearn for intimacy, for closeness, for real relationship. I want to be involved in every part of your life, not just the spiritual parts. I want to be your closest friend, your trusted confidant, your constant companion. I long for us to walk together as true partners on this sacred path. Partnership means we both have a role. I do my part, you do yours. I provide the power, you provide the obedience. I open the doors, you walk through them. I give the vision, you take the steps. I supply the resources, you use them wisely. This is partnership, this is walking together. This is what I've always wanted with you. Come, let us join together in unity. Stop holding back. Stop keeping parts of yourself separate from me. Stop compartmentalizing your life into spiritual and secular. I want all of you. Every area, every moment. Come into full unity with me. Let my will become your will. Let my heart become your heart. Let my purposes become your purposes. This is unity. This is oneness. This is the relationship I've been longing for with you. Your purpose is to uphold belief and confidence, while my purpose is to respond, bestow grace, shield, nurture, empower, and guide you to salvation. We each have a role in this partnership. Your role is to believe, to trust, to have confidence in me, to maintain faith even when circumstances suggest otherwise. That's your part, and when you do your part, I do mine. I respond to your faith. I bestow grace on your efforts. I shield you from harm. I nurture your growth. I empower your steps. I guide you toward the fullness of salvation, not just eternal life later, but abundant life now. My devotion to you is unwavering. I shall remain with you always. You might waver, your feelings might fluctuate, your faith might have strong days and weak days. But my devotion never changes. It's constant, steady, reliable, unwavering. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My commitment to you doesn't depend on your commitment to me. I'm devoted to you because of who I am, not because of who you are or what you do. Through your trials and tribulations, my presence shall be your steadfast companion. I don't abandon you when things get hard. I don't leave you when you're struggling. I don't disappear when you're facing trials. That's when I draw even closer. That's when my presence becomes even more tangible. That's when you need me most, and that's exactly when I'm most present, most active, most involved in your situation. Today I renew my sacred promise of love with you. Every day is a new beginning. Every morning is a fresh start. Every moment is an opportunity to experience my love again. As if for the first time, I'm renewing my promise right now. I love you. I will never stop loving you. I will never leave you. I will never give up on you. This promise is sacred. It's unbreakable. It's eternal. My holy essence flows through you, renewing your spirit and guiding your mind, assisting you in rising above your trials and steering you toward a life rich with heavenly blessings. I'm not just with you, I'm in you. My spirit dwells in you. My essence flows through you like water through a river. And as it flows, it renews, it refreshes, it cleanses, it guides, it transforms. You're not the same person you were yesterday because my essence is constantly flowing through you, constantly changing you, constantly making you new. In this journey, the shackles of monetary strife shall be broken. Money problems, they're not forever. Financial stress, it has an expiration date. The chains of debt, the burden of lack, the anxiety of not enough, all of it is going to be broken. I'm not saying you'll become a millionaire overnight, but I am saying that the stranglehold that financial worry has on you is going to be broken. You're going to experience provision. You're going to see resources appear. You're going to know the peace of having enough. Your spirit will be transformed and your speech will be made whole. The way you talk is going to change. Words of complaint will give way to words of gratitude. Words of fear will give way to words of faith. Words of criticism will give way to words of encouragement. Your speech will be made whole, meaning it will align with truth, with hope, with love, with my heart. What comes out of your mouth will reflect what's in your heart, and what's in your heart is being transformed by my presence. Let your words be filled with kindness and love. This is both a command and a promise. I'm commanding you to choose kind words, loving words, gentle words, encouraging words. But I'm also promising that as my spirit works in you, this will become more natural, more automatic, more who you are. You won't have to force it. It will flow from the love that's being poured into you and through you. May your heart and your dwelling be free from the shadows of slander and gossip. Gossip is plunderer's destruction. Both have no place in your life, not in your heart, not in your home. When you hear it, walk away. When you're tempted to participate, resist. When others try to draw you in, refuse. Keep your heart and your home clean from this toxic waste. Create an environment where people are built up, not torn down. Where reputations are protected, not destroyed. Where love covers, not exposes. A profound respect for my essence shall arise within your heart. As you draw closer to me, as you experience more of my love, as you witness more of my power, respect will naturally grow. Not fear in the sense of terror, but reverence. Deep respect, profound honor. You'll speak my name with care. You'll approach my presence with gratitude. You'll handle my word with reverence. This respect isn't something you manufacture. It's something that arises naturally as you truly come to know me. Proclaim these mighty truths with unwavering belief. My Creator is steadfast. My Creator is always true. Say it out loud right now. My Creator is steadfast. My Creator is always true. These aren't just nice words, these are weapons. When you proclaim truth, you push back darkness. When you speak my promises out loud, you're activating faith. When you declare who I am, you're reminding yourself of reality even when circumstances are lying to you. Devote your spirit and your essence to my cause. Give yourself fully to my purposes. Don't hold back. Don't keep parts of yourself in reserve. Don't live with one foot in my kingdom and one foot in the world. Devote yourself completely. Your whole spirit, your whole essence, your whole life. This total devotion isn't slavery. It's freedom. Because when you're devoted to me, you're free from everything that would enslave you. Speak with conviction and behold how your trials and foes flee before the presence of divine protection surrounding you. Your words have power, not because you're so powerful, but because I am in you. When you speak with conviction, with faith, with authority that comes from knowing who you are in me, things happen. Trials that seemed permanent begin to crumble. Enemies that seemed invincible begin to retreat. Problems that seemed impossible begin to solve themselves, not because of magic words, but because your conviction opens the door for my power to move. As you embrace these truths, my unwavering commitment shall surpass your highest hopes, rising above and lasting like the purest gem, unyielding as iron. What I'm committed to doing in your life is better than anything you've hoped for. Your hopes are limited by your imagination. My plans are limited only by my infinite creativity. You're thinking too small. You're hoping for too little. What I'm committed to giving you, to doing in you, to accomplishing through you, it surpasses your hopes. It exceeds your dreams. It goes beyond your wildest imagination. I share these words with intention meant to touch your spirit, words that breathe life and shall not be in vain. These aren't empty words. These aren't religious platitudes. These aren't feel-good sayings that sound nice but accomplish nothing. These words have power. These words breathe life. These words create reality. These words will not return to me void. They will accomplish what I sent them to accomplish in your life. For I am swift to honor my commitments and bestow upon you abundant blessings. I don't make promises I can't keep. I don't commit to things I won't follow through on. I don't say things just to make you feel better with no intention of backing them up. When I make a commitment, I keep it. When I make a promise, I fulfill it, and I'm swift about it, not according to your timeline necessarily, but according to perfect timing that considers factors you can't see and knows things you don't know. It was I who came to you with love and grace. Long before your heart turned towards me or your spirit yearned for my presence, I cherished you in your original state. You didn't find me, I found you. You didn't choose me first. I chose you first. Before you ever thought about me, I was thinking about you. Before you ever loved me, I loved you. I initiated this relationship. I pursued you. I came to you. And I did it with love and grace, not with condemnation and judgment. Yet I have renewed you, empowering you and readying you to embrace the abundant gifts I long to share with you. You're not who you used to be. You've been renewed, made new, transformed. And this renewal isn't just for your benefit. It's also preparation. I'm empowering you. I'm getting you ready because I have abundant gifts waiting to give you, and you need to be ready to receive them, steward them, use them, share them. How could I ever forsake you? I bore the burden, faced trials, succumbed to death, and triumphed over the grave. All to bring salvation to you that you may embrace a life filled with triumph. Think about what I've already done for you. I didn't just speak nice words from a distance. I came, I entered your world, I took on flesh, I experienced your pain, I faced your temptations, I carried your sins, I died your death. I conquered your grave. I did all of that for you. So how could I possibly abandon you now? How could I walk away after paying such a high price? I won't, I can't, it's impossible. Never doubt that I am with you in your trials. and I shall not abandon you in your moments of weakness. I shall not withdraw to a far-off land, nor shall I permit you to be engulfed by your grief. I am not like mortals. I do not lead astray. My love for you remains steadfast and eternal. Human beings fail. Human beings disappoint. Human beings abandon others in times of need. But I am not human. I don't have the weaknesses that humans have. I don't break promises like humans do. I don't get tired of you or bored with you or frustrated with you to the point of walking away. My love is different. It's steadfast. It's eternal. It never fails. It brings sorrow to my heart to witness your suffering. And when tears fall from your eyes, I am filled with a deep, nurturing love to shield you, to hold you close, to dispel the shadows that threaten your peace, and to safeguard your dignity forever. Your pain matters to me. Your tears move me. I'm not a distant, uncaring deity who watches your suffering with cold indifference. Your suffering brings sorrow to my heart. It moves me to action. It stirs my compassion. It activates my protective love. I want to shield you, hold you, comfort you, protect your dignity, preserve your hope. My love for you is profound. Allow this truth to take root within your soul. This isn't just information for your head. This is truth that needs to penetrate your soul. My love for you is profound, not shallow, not surface level, not conditional. Profound, deep, all-encompassing, life-changing. Let it sink in, let it take root, let it grow until it crowds out every lie, every doubt, every fear that's been living in your soul. As you hear my message, may it elevate your soul with the assurance that my presence is eternal and unwavering by your side. Let these words lift you. Let them elevate your perspective. Let them remind you that you're not alone, you've never been alone, and you never will be alone. My presence is eternal. It was there yesterday. It's here today. It will be there tomorrow, and it's unwavering. It doesn't fluctuate based on your performance or your feelings. It's constant, always, forever. It is my purpose to save you, my delight to protect you. Saving you isn't a burden I reluctantly bear. It's my purpose. It's what I came to do. It's what I accomplished on the cross. And protecting you isn't a tedious duty I resent. It's my delight. I take pleasure in keeping you safe. I enjoy being your shield. I love being your defender. This is who I am. This is what I do. And I do it joyfully. In every moment, I find joy in expressing my boundless love. From the sweet melodies of the dawn's chorus to the intricate patterns of the heavens above, the comforting embrace of the sun's rays and the soft whispers of the wind that caress your hair and bring peace to your spirit, I'm always expressing my love to you. In nature, in beauty, in the small moments of joy that punctuate your day. The sunrise, that's me saying I love you. The bird song, that's me singing over you. The warm sunshine, that's me embracing you. The gentle breeze, that's me whispering peace to your troubled soul. Pay attention. I'm constantly expressing my love in countless ways. Hold dear my affection. Cherish my utterances. Do not cast them aside or overlook them, for such actions bring sorrow to my soul. When you ignore my love, when you dismiss my words, when you act like they don't matter, it grieves me. Not because you've hurt my feelings in some petty human way, but because I know you're cutting yourself off from life. My words are life. My love is healing. When you reject them, you reject the very things that could transform you. I share in your sorrows, and it brings me great sadness to witness you in despair, feeling lost or doubting the assurances I have unwaveringly bestowed upon you. When you suffer, I suffer with you. When you're in despair, it saddens me, not because you're weak, but because I know there's a better way and you're not taking it. I've given you assurances, I've made promises, I've provided hope. And when you doubt those things, when you feel lost despite them, it grieves me because I want so much more for you. May my words uplift your spirit, filling your days with light and your nights with peace. That's my intention with every word, not to condemn you, not to burden you with impossible demands, but to uplift you, to bring light to your days, to bring peace to your nights, to make your life better, fuller, richer, more joyful. Receive these words with that understanding. They're meant to help you, not hurt you, to build you up, not tear you down. I am distinct from the multitude. My words are not offered solely for your amusement, nor do I desire for you to traverse a path of comfort devoid of true purpose. I'm different from everyone else who speaks into your life. I'm not here to entertain you with nice stories. I'm not here to help you build a comfortable life that ultimately means nothing. I have higher purposes for you, a path that has meaning, significance, eternal impact. Yes, it might be less comfortable than other paths, but it's infinitely more fulfilling. Turn away from the temptations of worldly wealth, transient joys, shallow existences, and the throngs hastening toward ruin, deceived by the untruths they hold dear. The world offers you so many things that look appealing but are actually empty. Wealth that can't satisfy, pleasures that fade quickly, a shallow existence that looks good on social media but feels hollow in your soul. Crowds rushing toward destruction while thinking they're headed toward happiness. Don't follow them. Don't believe the lies they believe. Turn away. Choose the narrow path. Choose life. Choose truth. Choose me. Your deepest happiness is found within me, and your achievements in this world are grounded in my assurances. You will never find lasting happiness in anything or anyone else. I'm not being possessive or controlling. I'm being honest. You were created by me, for me, to be with me. And until you find your rest in me, you'll always be restless. Your achievements, your successes, your accomplishments, they all ultimately depend on my assurances, my promises, my faithfulness. Build your life on that foundation and it will stand. Build it on anything else and it will eventually crumble. In the absence of belief, wonders cannot unfold. Without toil, achievements remain unclaimed. Without a steadfast commitment to your truth, you shall wander in a state of despair and inertia, questioning all that seeks to weaken your belief. Faith is essential. Work is necessary. Commitment is required. These aren't optional extras. They're fundamental to walking in the fullness of what I have for you. Without faith, you won't see miracles. Without work, you won't accomplish your purpose. Without commitment to truth, you'll drift, wander, and eventually lose your way completely. Therefore, I beckon you to come to me each dawn and dwell deeply in my teachings. Make it a habit, a practice, a discipline. Come to me every morning, not once in a while, not when you feel like it. Every dawn, and don't just skim the surface. Dwell deeply, meditate, ponder. Let my teachings sink in. Let them permeate your mind, your heart, your soul. Allow them to dwell within you repeatedly. It's not enough to hear my words once. You need them again and again. Repetition matters. Reinforcement matters. Let my words become so familiar that they're your first thought, not your last resort. Let them dwell in you until they become part of who you are. They shall strengthen your spirit with insight and strength, nurturing your essence, your thoughts, and your whole self. My words are not just information, they're transformation. They strengthen, they nourish, they build you up from the inside out. Your spirit gets stronger, your mind gets clearer, your emotions get healthier, your whole self gets nurtured and developed as you consistently dwell in my teachings. In due course you shall grasp the depth of my assurances, and your path shall be illuminated free from doubt. Understanding doesn't always come immediately. Sometimes it takes time, but in due course it comes. You'll understand. You'll grasp the depth of what I've been saying, and when that understanding comes, your path becomes clear. The fog lifts, the confusion clears, the doubt dissipates. You know what to do and where to go because my assurances have illuminated everything. You shall come to understand the divine purpose I have woven into the fabric of your existence and the paths to victory I have set before you and those dear to your heart. Your life has purpose, not random, accidental existence, but divine purpose, carefully woven, intentionally designed, and that purpose extends beyond just you. It includes those you love, those you care about, those in your circle. I have paths to victory for all of you, and you're going to understand those paths. You're going to see them. You're going to walk them. You're going to help others walk them too. With great passion, I implore you to awaken and chase your dreams with unwavering zeal. Wake up, stop sleepwalking through life. Stop settling for mediocrity. Stop accepting less than what I created you for. Awaken to who you really are and what you're really capable of with me, and then chase your dreams, not half-heartedly, not cautiously, but with unwavering zeal, with passion, with determination, with faith that refuses to quit no matter what obstacles appear. From this moment onward, hold close the certainty that my presence surrounds you always in every place and moment, granting you the strength and means to fulfill the aspirations I have placed within your soul. This is your new reality. My presence surrounds you, always, not sometimes, always, in every place, not just church or when you're praying, every place in every moment, not just the good moments. Every moment, and that presence grants you everything you need: strength, resources, opportunities, connections, means, everything necessary to fulfill the aspirations I put in your heart in the first place. Now, my dear one, if you have felt my message deep within, if these words have touched your heart, if you sense truth resonating in your spirit, don't just sit there. Show that light by pressing the like button right now. It's a small action, but it's also an act of agreement. You're saying yes. You're acknowledging that something real has happened here. You're partnering with this message, so press that like button. Do it now. Let your action match the stirring in your heart. I have guided you to this moment, and I do not wish to see you turn back as I lead you forth from the familiar into the realm of new possibilities. You've come this far. Don't turn back now. Don't retreat to the familiar just because it's comfortable. I'm leading you forward, into new territory, into new possibilities, into things you've never experienced before. Trust me enough to follow. Trust me enough to leave the familiar behind. Trust me enough to embrace the new thing I'm doing. Step forward with unwavering belief. Let not fear hold you back. I shall walk beside you through trials and triumphs alike. Take the step, move forward. Don't let fear freeze you in place. Don't let doubt talk you out of obedience. Step forward with belief, and I will prove myself faithful. I'll walk beside you through everything, not just the easy parts, everything, trials and triumphs, valleys and mountaintops, struggle and success, all of it together. By now you should see that I can transform any challenge into a source of abundance, surrounding you with assurance, wealth, and abundance. Look at the evidence. Look at what I've already done. Haven't I brought you through before? Haven't I provided when you needed it? Haven't I made ways when there seemed to be no way? By now you should see the pattern. I transform challenges. I turn obstacles into opportunities. I make abundance come from places where there seemed to be only lack. This is what I do. This is who I am, and I'm going to keep doing it in your life. Press on with courage. Let not your heart be troubled, for I am with you every step of the way. Keep going, don't quit. Don't give up. Don't surrender to discouragement. Press on with courage and let your heart rest. Don't be troubled. Don't be anxious. Don't be afraid. Why? Because I am with you, not behind you, not ahead of you, waiting for you to catch up with you, beside you, every step of the way. That reality should fill you with courage and drive out every fear. My longing is for you to discover trust and find comfort in my embrace. just as a child finds peace in the loving arms of their parent. I want you to experience what a child experiences in their parents' arms: complete trust, total security, absolute peace. That sense that everything is going to be okay because someone bigger and stronger is taking care of everything. That's what I want for you. Not frantic striving, not anxious worry, but childlike trust, peaceful rest, comfort in my embrace. I offer my hand in fellowship and know that you may dwell in my presence for as long as your heart desires. I'm not pushing you away. I'm not limiting your access. I'm not saying you can only come to me at certain times or for certain purposes. My hand is extended in fellowship. You can come anytime. You can stay as long as you want. You can dwell in my presence not just for a quick visit, but for as long as your heart desires. There's no time limit, no restrictions, no conditions. Just come, stay, rest, dwell. Come, let us share in conversation about your dreams, your desires, and the burdens that rest upon your soul. I want to hear from you, not because I don't already know, but because relationship requires communication. Talk to me about your dreams, share your desires, tell me about the burdens you're carrying. Have a real conversation, not just a one-sided monologue where you list requests. A real dialogue where you speak and listen, share and receive, pour out and be filled. I have shown you that I am your guiding light, and I shall always be with you, never to abandon you or drift away. The evidence is there. Look at your life. Haven't I guided you? Haven't I shown up? Haven't I proven my faithfulness? I am your light. I illuminate the path, and I'm not going anywhere. I will never abandon you. I will never drift away. Even when you drift from me, I remain close, always ready to welcome you back, always waiting with open arms. I shall stand unwaveringly with you. Even in moments when you feel isolated or start to believe that you have been forsaken, feelings lie. Circumstances mislead. Your emotions might tell you that you're alone, that you've been abandoned, that nobody cares. But those feelings are not truth. The truth is that I stand with you, unwaveringly, without exception. Even when you feel most alone, I am there. Even when you're convinced you've been forsaken, I'm standing right beside you, closer than your own breath. Value our dialogues. Hold dear the truth that I speak, for my heart remains steadfast and unchanging. Don't take our conversations for granted. Don't dismiss the truth I speak as mere religious platitudes. Value it, treasure it, hold it dear, because my heart is steadfast. My truth doesn't change with cultural trends or popular opinion. It remains constant. What I said 1,000 years ago is still true today. What I'm saying to you now will still be true 1,000 years from now. My heart remains steadfast and unchanging, and so does my word. Take heed of the one who seeks to cast shadows upon your spirit, relentlessly attempting to disrupt your tranquility, forever bringing forth the echoes of your former days. Be aware of the enemy. He's real, he has strategies. He seeks to cast shadows to disrupt your peace, to remind you constantly of who you used to be and what you used to do. He dwells in the darkness, whispering of past mistakes, trying to drag you back into old patterns, old identities, old bondage. He dwells in the darkness, whispering of bygone transgressions, seeking to awaken feelings of remorse and sorrow for your former self. His whispers are lies. Yes, you did those things, but you're not defined by them. Yes, those things happened, but they don't determine your future. He wants you to live in perpetual guilt and shame. But I have a better plan. Accept this revelation. I have renewed you. Your past does not determine your worth or your future. Let this truth settle deep into your being. You have been renewed, made new. The old is gone, the new has come. Your past does not determine your worth. Your mistakes do not define your value. Your history does not dictate your destiny. You are new, fresh, clean, renewed. Accept this revelation and let it set you free. Oh, if you could catch but a glimpse of your true self, even for a fleeting moment, the wonder within you would astound your very soul. You have no idea how amazing you really are. You see yourself through the lens of comparison, criticism, and condemnation. But if you could see yourself as I see you, even for just 1 second, you would be astounded. The beauty, the potential, the glory, the wonder, it's all there within you, waiting to be fully realized and expressed. Yet the complete understanding of your genuine essence is revealed through belief. You won't fully see yourself correctly until you believe what I say about you more than what others say, more than what circumstances suggest, more than what your feelings tell you. Your genuine essence is revealed through belief. Believe my word about who you are, and you'll begin to step into the fullness of that identity. Though you may not yet see the magnificent truth of your change, your unwavering faith in me shall provide you with the strength and perseverance needed to fulfill your glorious purpose. You might not see it yet. The mirror might not reflect the change you long to see, but it's happening. Your faith in me is producing strength, perseverance, character, hope, and these things are equipping you to fulfill your glorious purpose, the reason you were born, the mission you were created to accomplish. In a moment of contemplation, you shall look back upon the days when yielding appeared to be a choice, yet you held firm in your belief. One day you're going to look back at this season and marvel that you even considered giving up. You'll remember how hard it was, how tempting it was to quit, how much easier it would have been to yield. But you held firm, you kept believing, you didn't give up, and that choice to persevere will have made all the difference. Behold, I witness your strength blossoming in this moment and your wisdom growing ever deeper. I see what you don't see yet. I see your strength blossoming. I see your wisdom growing. I see you becoming more and more the person I created you to be. This transformation is happening now in this moment, even as you read these words. You are changing, you are growing, you are blossoming, and I witness it all with such pride and joy. Yet in my heart you shall forever remain my beloved child. No matter how much you grow, no matter how strong you become, no matter how wise or mature or accomplished you are, you will always be my child, and I will always be your loving father. That relationship never changes. That bond never breaks. You are forever my beloved child, and I am forever your devoted father. Fear not, for I walk beside you. Be not troubled, for I am your guiding light. I shall empower you. I shall assist you, and I shall uphold you with my virtuous hand. Every fear you face, I'm there to calm it. Every trouble that comes, I'm there to guide you through it. Every weakness you feel, I'm there to empower you. Every struggle you encounter, I'm there to assist you. Every time you stumble, I'm there to uphold you with my strong, virtuous hand. You are never alone in anything you face. To dwell forever in the grace of your divine Creator, you must approach life with the spirit of a child, pure, innocent, and filled with thankfulness. Childlikeness is essential. Not childishness, but childlikeness, the purity of a child who hasn't yet learned to be cynical, the innocence of a child who trusts without questioning, the thankfulness of a child who is grateful for small things. This is how you dwell in my grace, not through sophisticated theology or impressive spiritual achievements, but through simple, childlike trust and gratitude. As you traverse this world, I shall envelop you in strength and noble attire, and a host of celestial beings shall watch over you, assuring that you are never solitary. You have no idea how surrounded you really are. My strength wraps around you like a cloak. My favor covers you like royal garments. Angels, celestial beings, messengers of light, they're all around you, watching, protecting, serving, ensuring that you're never alone, never unprotected, never without help. My compassion, devotion, and warmth shall surround you eternally, not temporarily, not conditionally, eternally. Forever, without end, my compassion for you never runs out, my devotion to you never wavers, my warmth toward you never grows cold. This is eternal, this is permanent, this is the unchanging reality of my love for you. You are held in the highest regard within my spirit, and I reach out to you, beckoning you to embark on a journey abundant with grace, wonder, happiness, and deep satisfaction. You matter to me. You're not an afterthought. You're not insignificant. You're held in the highest regard. I think highly of you. I value you immensely, and I'm reaching out, beckoning you, inviting you to journey with me into a life that's abundant with everything your soul truly longs for. Grace, wonder, happiness, deep satisfaction, not shallow temporary pleasures, but deep, lasting fulfillment. You have faced countless trials, and now the moment has come for you to seek solace. You've been fighting for so long, you've been struggling for so long, you've been carrying heavy weights for so long, and now is the time to rest, to seek solace, to find comfort, to lay down the burdens. You've earned this rest, you need this rest, and I'm offering it to you freely. Gather together all your burdens, the anxieties and reflections that drain your happiness, tranquility, and the faith I have cultivated within you. Don't leave anything behind, bring it all. Every burden, every anxiety, every worry, every fear, every regret, every what if, every if only. Gather them all together and bring them to me. They're draining you, they're stealing your happiness, they're disturbing your peace, they're weakening your faith, and I want to take them from you. There is a time for all things. A time to stand firm in courage, and a time to seek comfort in my loving presence, believing in the everlasting assurances I provide. There are seasons for fighting and seasons for resting, seasons for pushing forward and seasons for being still, seasons for courage and seasons for comfort. This is your season for comfort. This is your time to rest in my presence. This is when you believe my assurances and let them minister to your weary soul. Take a moment to reflect, lay down the burdens that weigh heavily upon your heart. Right now. Don't wait until you finish reading. Don't wait until later. Right now, take a moment, breathe deeply, and in your spirit lay down those burdens. Picture yourself setting them at my feet, releasing them from your grip, handing them over to me. Feel the weight lifting, feel the freedom coming, feel the peace settling. Pause and reflect. For it is in the stillness that you shall find renewal and strength to move forward. You don't always need to be moving, doing, striving. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is pause, be still, reflect. In that stillness, in that quiet, in that rest, renewal happens. Strength is restored, clarity comes. Direction is revealed, peace settles. Don't underestimate the power of stillness. When you are ready, rise up, yet allow me to hold your hand. I shall lead you on a journey filled with grace and support you as you embark on your first steps. Rest doesn't mean you stay down forever. After the rest, after the renewal, you rise up again, but you don't rise alone. You rise with me, holding your hand. I lead, I support, I guide your first steps back into forward movement, and those steps will be stronger, surer, more confident, because you rested and allowed me to renew you. As you approach the foot of the mountain, I shall strengthen you, and from that place I will lift you up in my embrace. The mountain might look impossible to climb. It might seem too high, too steep, too difficult. But you don't climb it in your own strength. As you approach it, I strengthen you, and then, instead of making you climb alone, I lift you up, I carry you. I bring you to heights you could never reach on your own. Strive to ascend to the heights with a rejuvenated heart and steadfast belief. Your heart has been renewed. Your faith has been strengthened. Now you can ascend. Now you can climb. Now you can reach heights that were impossible before, not because you became so much stronger, but because your heart was rejuvenated and your belief became steadfast through resting in me and receiving from me. United, we shall rise above the shadows and illuminate the path ahead, allowing you to behold the gifts cascading softly, nourishing both the land and your spirit. Together we rise. You don't rise alone, we rise united as one. And as we rise above the shadows, above the darkness, above the struggles, you'll see things you couldn't see before. You'll behold gifts, blessings, provisions cascading down, nourishing everything they touch, the land around you, and your spirit within you. The longings of your heart and the blessings you seek shall be generously granted unto you. What you've been longing for, it's coming. What you've been seeking, it shall be found. What you've been praying for, it shall be granted, not sparingly, not reluctantly, but generously, abundantly, more than you expected, better than you hoped. My beloved child, take this moment of inspiration and pass it forward. Share this message with someone whose heart could use a touch of hope. Don't keep this light to yourself. Pass it forward. Share it with someone who's struggling, someone who's hurting, someone who's lost hope, someone who needs to hear these words as much as you did. You could be the answer to their prayer. You could be the messenger I use to reach them. Don't underestimate the power of sharing. This journey has been divinely prepared for us to walk hand in hand. Nothing about your life is random. This journey was prepared before you were born. It was designed specifically for you, and it was meant to be walked not alone but hand in hand with me. Every step, every season, every challenge, every victory, hand in hand, together, united, as it was always meant to be. In your quest to grasp the aspirations I have planted in your heart, you have sought to do so alone, yet you have discovered that these victories are not destined to be attained in isolation. You've tried to do it yourself, haven't you? You've tried to achieve your dreams through your own effort, your own wisdom, your own strength. And you've discovered it doesn't work. Not really, not fully, because the aspirations I planted in your heart are too big for you to accomplish alone. They require partnership with me. They require dependence on me. They require walking hand in hand with me. Though the trials are numerous and the adversaries formidable, fear not the path that lies before you. For as you tread this road alongside me, it shall reveal its splendor in due time. Yes, there are trials ahead. Yes, there are adversaries to face. The path is not easy, but don't let that frighten you, because you're not walking it alone. I'm beside you, and when you walk with me, even difficult paths eventually reveal their splendor. The purpose becomes clear, the meaning emerges, the beauty is unveiled. In due time you'll see it. Every trial you encounter is not meant to bring you down, but to uplift you and fill your heart with resilience and gladness as you behold the world around you with a heart full of conviction. Reframe how you see trials. They're not punishments. They're not evidence that I've abandoned you. They're opportunities. Opportunities to grow. Opportunities to develop resilience. Opportunities to deepen your faith, opportunities to strengthen your character. When you come through them, you emerge stronger, wiser, more joyful, with greater conviction about who I am and who you are in me. You shall come to see why I implore you each day to remain steadfast in your trust. For indeed there is no journey more noble than the journey of belief. One day you'll understand why I keep asking you to trust me. Why I keep calling you to faith, why I keep urging you to believe. It's because the journey of belief, the journey of faith, the journey of trust, this is the noblest journey any human can take. This is the path that leads to transformation, to meaning, to purpose, to eternal significance. And I want that for you. With this enlightened view, you shall perceive that those who speak against you are not as powerful or important as they appear. When you see things from an eternal perspective, when you view life through the lens of faith, your enemies shrink. They're not as powerful as they seem. They're not as important as they appear. They are as lions that bellow to evoke dread, yet they possess no genuine strength. They make noise. They try to intimidate, but they have no real power over you. You are protected. You are shielded. You are mine. Take heart, for your divine protector walks with you in every moment. unwavering and strong as a great fortress. I am your protector, not weak, not unreliable, not sometimes present and sometimes absent. I walk with you in every moment. I am unwavering. I am strong. I am like a great fortress that cannot be breached, cannot be overcome, cannot be defeated. And you are safe within that fortress. You are protected behind those walls. You are secure under my watch. As you take a step forward with bravery, remember this truth. I stand before you, always prepared to lend my support in your times of struggle. Every step you take in faith, every move you make toward your destiny, every act of obedience you perform, I'm there before you, going ahead, preparing the way, clearing obstacles, opening doors, and I'm always prepared to lend support. When you struggle, I'm there to help. When you stumble, I'm there to catch you. When you falter, I'm there to strengthen you. I am always with you, filling your heart with gentle reminders of faith and strength. My presence is constant, and in that presence, gentle reminders come. Reminders of who you are, reminders of whose you are, reminders of my promises, reminders of my faithfulness, reminders that you can do this, you will make it, you are not alone. These reminders fill your heart, strengthen your resolve, renew your faith. I see the trials that beset you, the heavy loads that rest upon your spirit, and I comprehend them profoundly. You are not misunderstood by me. I don't minimize what you're going through. I don't dismiss your struggles as insignificant. I see them. I understand them profoundly, deeply, completely. I know what you're facing. I know how hard it is. I know how heavy the load feels, and I care. In moments when shadows of uncertainty and trepidation surround you, know that they may bring sorrow to your heart, chilling the very spirit within and obscuring your path, leading to deep anguish. I know that uncertainty brings sorrow. I know that fear chills your spirit. I know that confusion obscures your path. I know that all of this leads to deep anguish. I understand, I see, I feel what you feel, and I'm here to bring light to the shadows, warmth to the chill, clarity to the confusion, and healing to the anguish. In moments of despair, when your aspirations seem to fade and your hopes grow dim with the setting sun, take heart and remember the light that once guided your path. Don't give up. Even when despair whispers that it's over, that your dreams are dead, that hope is foolish. Remember the times I came through before. Remember the light that once guided you. Remember the faith that once sustained you. Remember who I am and what I've done. That light is still there. That guidance is still available. That hope is still alive in days gone by. Your spirit shone brightly, and the yearning for acceptance drew others to you like moths to a flame. There was a time when you were full of life, full of light, full of hope. You remember it, don't you? When your spirit was bright, when people were drawn to you, when you had confidence, when you felt alive. That's who you really are. That's your true self. And I want to restore that. I want to bring back that brightness. I want to revive that spirit. In those times of arrogance and self-absorption, you turned away from me, overlooking my teachings and my spirit. But there was also a season when you drifted, when pride crept in, when self became more important than me. When you turned away, forgot about me, overlooked my teachings, ignored my spirit. I'm not bringing this up to shame you. I'm bringing it up because I want you to see the connection. When you turned from me, the light dimmed. When you forgot me, the joy faded. The solution isn't just trying harder to be happy. The solution is returning to me. In this moment, you may find yourself surrounded by deep sorrow, feeling as though you are adrift, wandering without purpose as the days and months unfold without a glimmer of transformation. Maybe that's where you are right now, surrounded by sorrow, feeling adrift, wandering without direction or purpose, watching days turn into weeks, weeks into months, with no visible change. If that's you, I want you to hear this clearly. This is not the end. This is not your final destination. This is a valley you're walking through, not a grave you're buried in. Fear not, for I have always been with you, steadfast and unwavering. I have always been present. Even in that season when you felt most alone, I was there. Even in the darkness when you couldn't sense me, I was present. Even in the wandering when you thought you'd lost your way completely, I was guiding you back. I have always been with you, steadfast, unwavering, never leaving, never abandoning, always loving, always working, always present. Today I invite you to open your hearts and lend your ears to the gentle whispers I share with you. This is your invitation. Open your heart. Really open it. No walls, no guards, no protection mechanisms. Just open, vulnerable, receptive, and then listen. Listen to the gentle whispers, not the loud voices of the world, not the harsh criticisms of the enemy, but the gentle whispers of my spirit, speaking truth, speaking hope, speaking life. Come back to me with a humble spirit, and I shall strengthen your belief. The way back is simple. Come with humility. Acknowledge that you need me. Admit that you can't do this alone. Confess that you've tried other ways and they haven't worked. Come with a humble spirit, and I will strengthen your belief. I'll renew your faith. I'll restore your hope. I'll rebuild your confidence in me and in the future I have for you. Come unto me with all your heart, and in my embrace you shall find a life overflowing with meaning and delight. Don't come halfway. Don't come with reservations. Don't come with one foot still in the world. Come with all your heart, fully, completely, totally. And in my embrace, you'll find everything you've been looking for: meaning, purpose, direction, delight, joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, all of it in my embrace. United, we shall restore the gifts that appeared to be forsaken. Things you thought were lost forever, they can be restored. Relationships you thought were dead, they can be resurrected. Dreams you thought were buried, they can be revived. Gifts you thought were gone, they can be recovered. United with me, restoration is possible. What appeared to be forsaken can be reclaimed. What seemed lost can be found. What looked dead can live again. I see the darkness that seeks to steal your happiness, striving to bring chaos and ruin into your existence. But today, stand firm, for I am here to free you and provide my unwavering support. The darkness is real, the enemy is active. There are forces that seek to steal your happiness, bring chaos to your life, ruin your existence. But today, right now, stand firm, because I am here. I am stronger than any darkness. I am more powerful than any enemy. I am here to free you, to support you, to protect you, to deliver you.